12 minutes late. Not my fault. This guy's special guest host, Doug Bratton, David the Cave, my man Dave Chinmo. But listen,
Chinmo,
you got to watch this disclaimer because if you're under 18, we want you to know.
The following program is rated TV MALS. It contains strong language and sexual situations. It is intended only for mature audiences.
Yes, we're going to try to keep this mature tonight. But before we get started, get ready from our sponsors at Spineworks and Capture Collectibles. But right now, we're just going to see what Spineworks is all about because I got an unboxing and I can't wait to show you. Let's go. All right, there you go. You're right. Absolutely. Woo! What is up, everybody? It is Friday night. It is 3 Men in the Basement live, old school from the Grotto. We got lots and lots of stuff to talk about. We've got my man Dave Chinmo. We got Dave in the Cave. Roger's right next to me. And we have special guest host, Mr. Doug Bratton, here in the chat tonight. Let's start with Dave Chinmo. Dave, how you doing tonight, buddy? How are you?
I'm good. What's going on, everybody? Pumped to be here on another Friday. It's going to be some fun stuff tonight. Can't wait.
Absolutely. All right. My man Dave in the Cave is piloting this, rocking his comics for all ages t-shirt. How you doing, Dave?
Yeah, good. Hey, special shout out today of my little guy, Logan, who turned 7 today. So shout out to
happy birthday, Logan. There you go.
Fucking demon, right. And I love you. So
awesome. All right. So we're going old school style. We're here in the Grotto. We're at the bar. We're ready to go. We got 2 laptops set up. Somebody's did an update. So, Raj, tell everybody what's up.
What is going on, everybody? I'm excited for tonight. Welcome to have Dave here in the cave, Chinmo helping us, and the smartest man in comics, Mr. Doug Bratton, joining us. We're going to discuss isolation. We're going to talk about what he's got going on. And you know what? Anything he has to say just makes us smarter, right?
All right, just elevates us. That being said, let's highlight this guy and bring on Doug for 30 seconds and just talk a little bit about who he is and everything that he's got going on. So let's go. We're gonna
highlight this guy, man.
got it. Yeah.
What happened? He's gone. He's out of here. He left.
Everett removed him.
There he is.
How are you, my friend? Welcome to the Grotto again. Good to see you.
Guys, thanks so much for having me on. I love your show. I've watched it now for literally years. And I've been a guest, but I've never been a co-host. So I'm excited to be here for the whole show.
Yes, you're going to get a pay raise for this, Doug.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not a big pay raise.
Last time, what we paid you last time.
Yeah, like my old man used to say, what's half of nothing? You know what I mean? So thank you very much for joining us. We're going to talk a lot about you and your book and isolation and all the things that have happened. And it's just going to be really, really exciting. So, but before we get started, I want my man Chinmo to go deep into the chat, tell us what's been in the chat, and we're going to tell you how tonight's going to go because we got 90 minutes, maybe 2 hours of good comic book talk tonight. So before we do that, we want to acknowledge everybody that's in the chat with us tonight. So Chin's who's the first guy?
Chin's on the spot.
I was going to say, hold on, there we go. All right, first guy in here, we got my man BLC. Meow, meow.
First man in the chat. Meow, meow.
Meow, meow.
Sweet Gems, what's going on? We got that 3 Men in the Basement. Wesley, what's going on, Wes? We got Dave in the Cave.
Canadian.
Comic CT. Mike the Beast. We have
First family of comics right there.
First family of comics, that's right. We got Psychedelic Comics in here.
Nice, thanks for joining us.
Action figure comedy.
Let's go.
We have Uncanny Swag. What's going on, man? CT Jazz King, also part of the First Family. Queen Amy Nieves from Alaska.
Right. Queen Nieves. Queen Nieves.
Right. Who else we got in here? Let's see. We got Wookie Fodder 80. What's going on, man?
Wookie.
We have Neil. Hey, Neil. Who else we got? We got Randy Sloan.
Neil Prada.
All right. Randy
Our boy
Sloan.
Neil.
Yeah,
Who the hell is Mr. Walker?
Who's Mr. Walker? Randy Sloan.
That
Big
goes in
winner on the
lore. That
raffle
goes in
lately.
lore.
We got Thomas Cap in here. John Big Daddy Ross. What's going on, man?
Sponsor right there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. We're going to talk about that in a little bit, too.
Yep.
Who else we have in here? Let me see. We got a lot of people in here. Oh, if it isn't Uncle Frank himself.
Best hair in
comics.
Hey, it's a $300 shirt.
Everybody's got a nickname when it comes to us.
Yeah. We got Planet Mayhem. We got Curly's Comics, Paul PC,
Really?
Double A Comics. What's going on, guys?
Thomas Caps in the house.
Thomas Caps in here. We got Custodian Ken. What's going on,
All right,
man?
good to see Custodian Ken. Bought a copy of our variant today.
Shout
Shout out to
it.
Custodian
Nice.
Ken. Yes, shout out to Custodian Ken.
Double A Comics is in the house. He wants some of that royalties from Doug Bratton's Smartest Man in Comics.
Yeah, we got Double A. We got Thunderhouse Design. We have, and look at this popping in right now. Nemesis
Look at this,
Prime.
of course.
There you go.
Of course. Right when we're about done with it,
Who's
he's got
that?
to show up. Nemesis Prime.
Yep.
Look
And
at
look at that.
Look
And
at
Reggie
that.
Collects just pops in.
Hey,
What's going on, man?
Reggie, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. Justin,
Yeah.
thanks for joining us.
All right. So,
Hey,
Hey,
missed you
Doug,
guys.
Doug's not
Keep
drinking,
chatting.
but I am. Woo!
yes, right, exactly. cheers. All right, come on. Yes, exactly. Happy pasta long term. There we go.
It's a good thing we don't have a contract with him.
Yeah, I know. My God. Holy
The
crap.
Murfinators in the
Amazing
house.
Murfinators in the
Oh,
house.
there he is. What's going
Go
on, man?
Yanks.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Go Yanks.
So I'm going to give you an idea of how tonight's show is going to go before we go off the rails. We do have a little bit of an itinerary to follow. We're going to give you an update about Aegis and our fundraiser for those guys. We're going to talk about our swap. We got recent pickups, news. We're going to talk a little about the Mandalorian, and we're going to talk a little about Star Trek because I'm a Trekkie. We got mail calls from both ways. We've got a CGC
No
unboxing.
spoilers on the Mandalorian.
That's
though, 'cause
right.
I haven't watched
No,
it.
I know. We're not going to talk. It's very spoiler free.
Okay.
But relatively soon we're going to talk about isolation, and we've got tons of stuff to talk about that. We're also going to play a game called Over and Under. Tonight is a DC theme, and we've got 4 people in the panel tonight, like we have right here. I'm not going to play. I'm the host. We have 4 people that are going to play, and they're going to play for 4 people in the chat. And what you are playing for is this book right here. This was donated by Sweet Gems. This was Howard the Duck number one. This is the first appearance of Gwenpool.
Gwenpool, yeah.
And on the back, he added some OG Batman cards. There's a few in there. I'm going to leave it to you to see the surprise. So this is going to be the surprise for the Over and Under game tonight, which is our DC theme. And then we're going to talk a little bit about what we've got going on for 3 Men in the Basement in the future. So that being said, we just had an auction, a charity auction for Aegis Comics of Alaska. And it was an absolute home run.
Yes.
It was an absolute home run.
The generosity from the comic community as far as donations, and the people that were on our auction, just understanding that what we were doing and the cause that we were doing it for. People were generous; they were bidding, and I think that we pretty much got more than the value of the books that we were auctioning.
100%.
And it was-
Absolutely.
If it was an auction that we were just doing on our own, we would have got half the price for some of those books.
Agreed.
But because of the cost, people were there in force to support Aegis.
Yep, and absolutely. And many of the books were all donated. They were all donated.
Yeah, they
so
were
that was
all
incredible.
donated.
So now we're going to go to story time. All right. So now listen, I'm going to tell you this. This isn't all sunshines and rainbows behind this bar right here.
You guys don't
Okay.
even understand.
This is like insane because
You don't even
I'm insane. This guy's high maintenance, and
I'm
together
high-
it's oil and water,
it's
right?
it's the opposite.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to tell you this
What's
story.
the opposite of high maintenance?
Oh, God.
The opposite of OCD.
Yeah.
This guy.
Right, exactly. Out of his mind, right? So I'm going to tell you this story. This is very funny because this was oh my God, I just can't believe this happened. So one gentleman won 2 sets of books. One set from Roger, one set for me, right? And I was getting ready to ship them out.
Yeah, we combined shipping.
We combined the shipping for him, and that was great. And I appreciate you. Shout out. I know we talked. So when I was putting together the last set of books, I'm like, all right, I have these FF books. Where are they? This person won a Star Wars Heir to the Empire #1. Now the Grotto
or heir to the empire.
Heir to the empire. Heir to the empire. Heir to the empire.
Hair to the
Heir
dog.
to the
I don't know.
empire.
I mean, when you
So-
lose your hair.
Now I'm looking for this book, and I mean the Grotto's only so big, but I got stuff everywhere. But at least I know that my slabs are somewhere. Okay,
Everywhere.
but at least I know my slabs are somewhere. So I'm like, all right, I got to get these books out. So I'm digging through stuff. I'm moving books that haven't been moved in 6 months. And I had this conversation with J&S Collectibles about what it's like to look for that one book, right? I'm sure we as collectors know to find that one book in your long boxes and stuff like this is absolutely insane, right? So I'm looking for this slab of Heir to the Empire.
Heir
to the Empire.
And
Heir to the Empire.
And after our auction, the following weekend, like the following day, I left to go to Denver with my son to go look at colleges.
And Roger's so OCD.
I'm like, you listen, come get the book. Make sure you get this out because you have the stack of books. I'll give you the Heir of the Empire. You put it in with those books. We'll send it out. He already paid for it. Perfect. Everett's like, are you home? I'm home. He came in, took the book, handed it to him. He didn't even make it past the top of the stairs.
I don't even remember. So I don't actually remember the transaction
itself.
itself.
Of course it does.
Because, when you're old like us, Saturdays become your drinking day, whether you go to the local pub or you go somewhere. So, a lot of things get a little hazy come Saturday evening.
So then I get a message from him a couple of days ago.
This is Wednesday.
Oh, Much the Warrior.
He says, this is the message I got from this guy. He goes, tell me you still have the Star Wars book. I'm like, no, you came to my house and got it. He's like, can you please do me a favor and look around your house? Like, I'm in the middle of the day. Like, I'm not even home from work yet. And I'm like, I'll look around my house. But I had it on the island. You walked in, I handed it to you. You busted my son's stones, and you left. And he says, well, I don't think anybody would steal it from the Jeep. I said, well, I hope you didn't leave it in the Jeep.
So now I'm thinking, okay, I've got to have this somewhere.
Oh my God, we got to buy a copy of the Heir of the Empire.
No, exactly. So I text this dude. I text this dude and I go, look, man, I'll own up to this. I got to figure out what grade it is. I'm going to go back in the video. Like, again, I'm going to find out where this book is. And more importantly, I'm going to make this all right. So I find the Gemini mailer that has the FF books in it. So I'm like, all right, well, here's the FF books. Where the F is this slab? Where the F is this slab? This guy goes, I don't have it. I checked my car, my wife's car. I'm moving like bills that haven't been touched. Like, I just can't find it. So I'm like, okay.
Everybody, can I just tell you?
Hold on. Don't say it. No, don't say it. So then I decide, I'm like, all right, dude, I got to throw in some extra books for this guy. I'm at least going to send him the FF books. So I start looking through the FF books, and in the pile, for those of you guys who saw the raffle,
it's an Heir of the Empire.
Raw.
Apparently, Everett was looking for a slab.
I was gonna say, I was like, I don't think we have
like literally, he had no slabs to mail out. I handed him a raw Heir of the Empire. He thought he was looking for a slab, going nuts.
But wait,
he had
Roger,
taken the Heir of the Empire and he put it with his FF books, but thought that he lost it.
Wait, but was it a slab or was it a schlab?
It was a schlab.
Oh, it was a schlab.
And it was slab worthy as well.
Yes. That's exactly. So I'm looking at it and I go, oh my God. I go, I don't believe it.
I get a text message. He goes, dude, forget it. I didn't realize it was raw. I thought it was a slab. It's with the FF books. Like, these are the conversations him and I have that nobody knows about. Like, you don't even know the chaos that goes on between me and this guy.
His answer to me. Right. What was your answer to me? The one emoji.
Yeah, I went like this. I just gave this emoji. I don't even know how else to do. Right, you're right, Murphinator, and this guy teaches kids.
Yes,
right. I love.
Thank God the classroom was contained to a classroom.
Yes.
He'd be screwed if he had to go.
Oh my God. And I don't know why. But I thought it was slab, and I'm just like, oh my God.
Note to self: we're not giving auto books on Saturdays. Correct,
yes,
Amy.
Exactly.
Amy.
Good call.
So that's
note taken. I won't do it again.
All right, so that's story
or
time.
I'll take a picture of me handing it to him.
Yeah, exactly.
Time story time.
I say it's like DoorDash.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
right.
really
Exactly.
is.
Take
It
a
really is.
picture. There's
Yeah.
Otto taking the book hand off. My son take the picture.
And just do it. So anyway, I wanted to share that funny story for you. But all the books are out, and all said and done, we raised over
Over $1,200.
$1,200.
And at this point, we're not done. We're going to do one more round of sales of the t-shirts, and 100% of the proceeds from these t-shirts will go to Aegis as well. These t-shirts are $35 ship. Thank you, Dave.
You got it.
$35 ship. If you want one of these t-shirts, these are cool. Those are all the people that were involved in being part of this process. Just DM us on Instagram. You can either DM me, Otto, or just
3 Men in the Basement.
3 Men in the Basement page. Do it as soon as possible because we need to get to right. And we're going to ask you to PayPal us. And we want to get these things in production. We told everybody it might be a week or two.
Yep.
It's been a couple weeks, so we're going to do one more week of pre-sales, and we're going to put these up on our Instagram page and our Facebook page is coming up in the next week, giving everybody the link where they can pay, order, yada yada. Because I had several people reach out to me and say, I don't have PayPal, can we do something else? Absolutely, we'll figure out a way. If you don't have PayPal, we'll figure out a way for you to get to make payment so that we can get this fundraiser. Yeah, just get this fundraiser kicked off, get these t-shirts made, get them out to everybody, and get this money to the Aegis Comics Alaska.
Yeah, go get yourself a schmedium, y'all.
Yeah, get yourself a medium. The summertime is coming around. So, all right. So that's the story time with Otto.
This is a medium. Are you kidding me?
It's a comfortable shirt. No,
It is a very
bullshit.
comfortable shirt. And I love it.
Very
It's
comfortable.
comics on
The brother makes comfortable shirts.
He really does. He really
He
does.
knows what he's doing.
You're very sensitive. to
And
it.
spoiler alert, guys, they are all the same shade of blue. So
Yes,
sorry,
exactly.
Mhm.
sorry.
Yeah.
I know it's disappointing, but
So that being said, that's story time. That took 30 minutes to do the intros.
Yeah.
Now we're going to turn this over to Doug Bratton and Isolation. And I just want you guys to know that this is Isolation issue number 3, Doug, before I turn it over to you. Yes?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. So please go back in 3 Men in the Basement lore and check out all the other videos leading up to this. Okay. Check out the thumbnails.
yeah,
check it out. Check out the history of
Up
this.
to now, I've done a review of every issue of Isolation, including when you first just sent out the ash cans before the actual first episode came out. I'm all in. I really do believe in this. I think that Doug, the joke is the smartest man in comics. I really do believe that. He's taken his novel writing and instituted it into comic books, and we've become friends through the years. And I was so happy when you got the opportunity to take your writing and make it a comic book. And I've been all in since the beginning, and I've been definitely pleased with everything I've read so far. And I've been lucky enough to get a PDF preview of Isolation 3. So I think with this segment we're going to turn into, we're going to give you an opportunity, Doug, to explain Isolation episode or issue 3, and talk about the Kickstarter and how people can get this book. And then we'll end the segment with my candid review of the 3rd issue.
All right. So without further ado, Mr. Doug Bratton.
Smartest man in comics right there. Doug Bratton, you go ahead.
Thank you guys so much. You've been so supportive since before the first issue was published, and I appreciate it. I know Reggie does, and I know the entire creative team. We have several amazing artists who work on the book, and your support really means a lot to us. So for anybody who has not read any of Isolation, just kind of the quick overview is it is a mystery series. It's about a secretive community and 3 periods of murder in that community's history, which are 1869, 1919, and 1949. And it's framed by a more modern story in the early 1990s of a disappearance, kidnapping kind of mystery involving a researcher who's kind of discovered isolation and is researching it. So that's kind of the overview of the story. The first or issues 2 and 3 really start to delve into the 1869 murders, and issue number 3 really gets into, there's kind of a few different cultures that live in this secretive valley who are kind of trapped there. There's this mysterious cult-like order that are colonists in this valley. There's an indigenous tribe called the Valley Clan, and issue number 3 really focuses on their reaction to the first murders that took place in issue number 2, and some of the fallout that happens when the colonists find out that the indigenous tribe, might react to those murders. So I don't want to give away too much more than that. But that's kind of an overview of issue number 3. Issue number 3 is pretty violent. I'll leave it at that.
Yep. Nice.
So as shown by the cover, right? Like,
yeah, but Doug, I can't say that issue 2 was any less violent.
Yeah,
especially the end of it.
Yeah, different. Issue number 2, without giving anything away, which are the first murders in 1869, are more kind of like tragic, gut-wrenching, where issue number 3 is like, it's just good old-fashioned fighting, gore, battling it out. So
cool.
That's issue 3.
Okay. So what do we know about issue 3?
So no, before I get into it, so for anybody that's looking to get this issue, to get these books, I mean, you can get them on Reggie Collects. I know that there's some places in New Jersey that. So here's issue 3 is a Kickstarter. So Dave, you want to read this?
Yeah. So Isolation 3 Kickstarter. So in 1869, the Valley Clan, an indigenous tribe, debates its future in isolation following recent killings, and a bloody confrontation follows. Hell yeah, violence!
Yeah.
In 1992, Mandy Connors begins to connect the dots of her research into the secret community and a mysterious disappearance, and new important characters emerge in isolation story of different cultures trapped inside a valley of murder. Sick. Isolation is a mystery series with fantasy and horror elements. It's framed by the overarching story of a researcher investigating 3 periods of murder which occurred in 1869, 1919, and 1949. The comic, our guest host tonight, written by Doug Bratton, is beautifully illustrated and lettered by graduates from the Kubert School. And please note, this is a Kickstarter project. So there are a multitude of different covers. So cover A, cover B, cover C, all the way down. And Rod, you want to parlay us into?
So I think that actually there's 2 covers. So the different options are different ways you can get those covers. There's also an ash can. But guys, listen, I dropped the ball. I went today to get the ones that I wanted, and a lot of them weren't available. It's good. Look at this. Package A, B, and C are the only ones available, and you'll be lucky if they're still. Everything else is sold out. So A is the regular cover. B is it's like Doug. How would you explain the cover B?
So it's a premium. It's Virgin variant where it has a matte black finish, and all the color has like an iridescent kind of silvery foil over it. It's hard to describe, and unfortunately, I don't have one sitting next to me. But it's beautiful looking. And it's that's the cover A. So if you can imagine that Virgin just kind of shimmering foil over the color parts.
Really
beautiful.
Sounds like some 90s goodness, y'all. I love it.
Yeah. So package A is this cover. Package B is the cover he just talked about. Package C is the 2 of those together. The rest of them are sold out. Like I was able to get package F, which was like a mystery box. I got A and B signed. and then an ash can, and it says some surprises because it's a mystery box, right? So if you haven't had a chance to buy any of these, I can't even say enough. I highly recommend it. Go back and buy 1 and 2. At least get cover A so you can read it. The story is so insanely entertaining. I can't even explain it.
Yeah, and for it's a 620 print run as far as what the Kickstarter's saying, which is pretty awesome. I mean, if you like limited books, man, this is your this is right up your alley.
All right, so it looks like A is sold out because Action Figure Comedy says all are sold out except B and C, and only 2 left of each.
Don't
Like
say
I
that.
was telling these guys backstage, there was 1 F left, and I bought it.
and here you go, guys. I just dropped the link in the chat. So
let's sell them out while we're on here.
You could be
That
one of the
would
4
be
people.
great if we sold them out tonight
Yeah.
live. That would be great. Let's do that. Let's make that happen, you guys, in the chat. Check it out because we got a little bit more to talk about this.
So here's the cover, the main cover. This cover is by Delia Gunderson. We've had her on the show as a guest when you guys were first kicking this book off. I had Doug and Delia on here. She was definitely entertaining, very talented. Okay, so here's an interior page.
Oof.
I just like, so the interior pages are by a gentleman named Chase Cowan. Is that how you say that, Doug?
Cowan. Chase
okay.
Cowan. Yep.
Chase Cowan. And all the interior pages and covers since issue 1 have been absolutely phenomenal. And I didn't realize until after you had sent me this that there was a different interior artist on issue 3, and just as amazing. Like, you look at this, like the detail that goes into this. I mean, all the detail goes into the picture and not worrying about color and all that. And I absolutely love this. Like, look at the guy on the bottom right. Like, he looks absolutely insane. He is insane.
Yeah.
And the picture makes him look insane. Like, when you can look at a picture, like what?
Yeah, this
like
guy's 7 away from Sunday.
when you look at the G.I. Joe book with no words,
right?
When you can read a story with
no
pictures,
words. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that guy.
And this book, when you're reading the words that are on those pages, they match.
You got
the
this
pictures.
sent to you?
Yes.
You're very popular.
No,
that dude doesn't.
Guy.
That dude doesn't have a screw loose. He has
he's
multiples of screw
Yeah,
loose.
really.
He's out of his mind. I don't know why that bug looks so big, but apparently Isolation has giant.
No, but I think that's great though. I think it's great though. I love the cabin.
Absolutely love these. And with this one, I know that these are the same pictures, and the reason I'm showing them both is because these 2 people in this photo in this page are the 2 most evil people you will ever read in a comic book so far. I don't know if eventually they become the Deadpool or the the Venom of comics, but they're absolutely evil. And if you have read 1 and 2, you'll know why.
Okay.
And it gets even worse in issue 3.
Cool.
So I'm gonna try to do a I'm gonna do a non-spoiler because like Doug was saying, so you have this clan and they're indigenous people. So a big part of the first few issues take place in 1869. And the last time I reviewed this, I was like, I was just like completely blown away. The murders that happened were just completely caught you off guard. It was completely one-sided. People thought they were in the free, and it was like something that you read out of our history. Like, really, I really think that that's something that may have happened back in the early history of before the Revolutionary War kind of stuff, and so the indigenous people that live there, in this story, and my favorite character so far is this Great Wolf, the Knife. Like, he is just badass. And when Doug says that's just brutal murder, and it's this guy leads it. Like, he's just so badass.
And with a nickname like the Knife, I would assume.
Yeah,
exactly. He's not a nice guy.
I mean, I don't know if his friends call him that, but that's what the book calls him, Great Wolf, the Knife. So, like, that other picture, Father Colton and this guy that he called the governor, like, they're just not good people. Like, they're just like, Yeah, those two guys right there are like evil in the worst way. And it's kind of like when you have this cult where people believe you and they're just manipulating you to believe what they believe to be the perception of reality. That's what these guys do. And they have this whole isolation commune. Really, right now, you really know a lot about that era. And then what I love about this, because I think it was the first book, you were in like the 1992 London, and you saw this woman, Mandy Connors, I think his name is, for the first time, is kind of, researching this, and then you don't see her, and there's a disappearance of a person that they're investigating in that time. And Doug, did you like create that research that she used to come up with these stats, or is that something that actually exists?
No. So in my other professional life, I
you have a life outside of comic books?
I do.
I can't believe that.
I do work with epidemiologists at times, and we do a lot of data analysis for public health issues. And my interest in that, in data and analyzing data and what you can learn from it, I took that and thought that would work really well with this character of Mandy. So
this program or whatever that she's talking about, you made that up?
ESEDS, yes, yeah, that's yep.
Effing brilliant. I don't even know. Like, you got to read this to understand what I'm talking about. Like, it's effing brilliant. The fact that there was like a program, like something that would analyze the numbers and all that stuff the way they found, that made her go, isolation is a weird place. A lot of people died there.
Doug, would you ever consider doing this as a trade? Is that something that's been in talks, or is that a long-term play? Or
so I'm trying to think what I can give away and what I can't. I will say we are having discussions about if issue number 4 is greenlit, which the tremendous support we've received for issue number 3.
Right.
I'm optimistic.
That's all you have to say. That's all you have to say.
Yeah. But if there's 4, the first 4 issues make up the first act of book 1, so the first third. Beautiful. That would make a fantastic trade, I think. And if anybody gets shut out of getting issue number 3, because we did do a lower print run for it, and for the sake of the Kickstarter, I've talked to Reggie about making digital copies available, so if anybody gets shuts out. But if there is a trade, obviously, then you could, get those hopefully first 4 issues. So,
so wait, you heard it here first, folks. Doug and Reggie are making a trade. So
that's right.
On 3 Men in the Basement.
Breaking
go.
news.
3 Men in the Basement. Breaking news. Oh my God.
I gotta say, I am thoroughly enjoying this, Doug, and we were saying backstage, I wish that this was a book so that I can read it all at once, because the energy, the suspense, the kind of like the mind F of it, and the hopping around from different time eras to go into the person who's researching it. There's just so much detail and depth in the story. Like, I can't wait to see where you can go anywhere with it. And I have no idea where it's going to go, because the first 3 issues kind of took you in so many different directions, but connected everything. I absolutely love it, and I cannot wait for more.
Right.
Well, thank you. And issue number 4 does bring a lot of the people together from the first 3. But Roger, I did want to say something. Because you and I have gotten to know each other over the past couple of years. And when I told you before Isolation was coming out, that it was going to happen, you told me, you were like, I'm going to read every issue and I will review every issue. And you have been true to your word. And I want you to know that outside of the creative team working on the book, the first digital copy that went out was to you, because you've been so so supportive of us and diligent in doing those reviews, and Reggie appreciates it and I appreciate it. So you got the first read.
Oh, I
Nice,
appreciate
dude.
that.
Awesome.
Man. I appreciate that.
That's
So,
dope.
all you suckers out there, wait.
You should listen. You should listen. So,
I've been talking about this since before it came out. If you're missing out,
yeah. So I do want to say this was very funny. I remember listening to the rewind of this show. I was in the car with the family. I had this on, and I remember when Roger finished issue number 2, and he said that he goes, "I'm reading issue number 2. I'm at the dinner table with my family. I read the last page, and I drop the book, and I go, that's it. I need more. Like it just ended."
I was like, "What the f?" And everybody looked at me like, "What the hell's the matter with you?"
And of course, we are very close, and I could just only imagine him dropping the book and being like, "Oh my god!" So the reaction on that is amazing. So
Well,
kudos to you,
I
Doug.
appreciate that, Doug, and it's well deserved. I mean, this is just phenomenal. Anybody who's not reading it, shame on you. You are missing out. And the only downfall of anything is I can't get them more often. Like, can you put these out every 2 weeks? Because I would appreciate that.
Right, absolutely. So just to wrap this up, Doug, if they wanted to get it, where could they find it right now? And it's just amazing. Congrats to you and Reggie and Soldier Publishing for this.
Thank you so much. So if you go on reggiecollects.com, the few remaining issues can be purchased through the Kickstarter.
Yep.
And there are copies of issue number 1 and 2 available. So if someone's not familiar with the series and wants to read that, you can do that. I think there's even still a free download of issue number 1 if you just want to try it out and read it and see if it's for you. What I'll also mention, if you're in the New Jersey area, tomorrow at the Kubert School, there is a comic shop as part of it, Dewey's Comic City, and from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. I will be there. Delia Gunderson, the cover artist and lead artist of issue 1 and 2, and Adam Shermer and Beth Charland, who are 2 of the variant cover artists, will all be there for those 2 hours. And we have multiple copies, including the con exclusives, which are really low print run, available for purchase. And obviously signing is free. So if you happen to live in North Jersey or within a driving distance of North Jersey, if you can make it out, it should be a blast.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
So I just put the link in the chat. So
all right. Right on. So thank you very much, Doug, for giving us your time on Isolation. Issue number 3. Can't wait to talk about it. And then go back in 3 Minute of Basement and just follow this along. This has been truly amazing. Love Murph's comment.
Right.
Murph said,
Yeah.
It sounds better than anything Marvel, right? That's what he said, Chin?
Yeah, anything Marvel's been putting out these days, and it does.
I
Right.
I agree,
All right.
Murph.
All right.
Murph says Doug Bratton needs to be at King Con.
Okay. Well, he's
Mhm.
trying to get there from what I heard. So, all right. So we're going to take a 90-second break. You're going to hear about Capture Collectibles and all the shows that they're going to be at. And then we're going to get started with the second half of our show. So let's rock. Doug is staying with us tonight.
Yes,
He's a guest
Doug
host,
you ain't going anywhere.
Doug's going. He's
Rocking
hanging
out.
out with us.
I'm here.
All right. Here we go. Here's
Might
our
get to be a
story from
comic
Capture
geek.
Collectibles. God damn, I'm
Nice.
having fun. I hope you guys are having fun because I'm having fun. And you know what? After the work week and everything that's happened this week, it's been real busy. I'm just so excited to hear me talking about comics and everything like that. So I'm excited, man. I'm like geeking out right now. I'm having a great time. So there's a few things I do want to talk about. We're going to get into recent reads, but I do want to talk about some AOKs. And I want to give a shout out to a few people. So I want to give a shout out to my man, Fury Comics with an X. Fury Comics and NRG Comics are our friends from Northern Jersey. They have been showing up to our swaps and our crawls, and they're just great people. And Fury Comics said to me, he goes, Otto, I got this hoodie for you. I know you're a Batman fan. So I said, no problem, man. So at the swap, he showed up, and he gave me this awesome hoodie right here. And it's got the Batman logo on it. It's all black. I love it. It's got the Fury Comics on the side right there. So really awesome AOK about the community, and I think that was neat. And then today, it's awesome, dude. It's great. So it's got like Batman, and I am vengeance, I am the night. Just awesome. And then today, I met up with my boy Sweet Gems, another guy. And then listen, this comic book community, man, we engage ourselves with people that we are around, right? At our crawl last time, we had over 25 people from Jersey, Philly, Massachusetts, all came to Central Connecticut. More importantly, after everybody was done, digging for comics, Chin, what did we go and do?
We got ourselves a little food, a little dinner.
Yeah,
time.
we ate, right? We ate good.
Oh, yeah. It's great time. And honestly, awesome. Like the crawl was great, but that was the best part, hanging out with everybody after. You talk about the day, talk about all different comics and shows and stuff you're watching. It's great.
Yeah, it was really cool. So as you guys know, I'm a huge fan of slab stands. And lately, I have been watching this guy called Legal Burning on Instagram. Have you guys heard of Legal Burning at all? Doug, have you heard of him?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He does amazing stuff.
Yeah. Dave, have you heard of Legal Burning?
Yep. Hell yeah.
Ben?
I have now.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So what he does is he uses this like heat. I don't know how he does it, but he uses like a hot. I'm going to get him on a channel. I got to get this guy on a channel because he does it on covers and he does it on wood. And then he hooks up with slab stands and they make this like, I don't know, like this panel for the slab stands. So my boy, Sweet Gems, gifted this to me, gave me a little nice story behind it. And I'm not going to share that with you. That's my own story. I appreciate that, Sweet Gems. Appreciate that. So he made this.
Damn.
This goes on my Werewolf by Night slab. It's attached by magnets. And what it is it's Moon Knight, Werewolf by Night, and he's got it. And it was all done with some kind of heat gun. Like, I don't know how he did it, but I got to get slab stands and Legal Burning on. Have you been following this guy, Legal Burning? No, exactly. All right, no problem. But it's okay. We're going to get him on channel. So, guys, give that guy a follow. It's just amazing.
You bought one of those?
No, this wasn't. Oh, my God.
This is what happens when you go to the bathroom, Roger.
All right, but so it's an AOK. All right, so it's an AOK. So you've known about him. Sweet Gems.
Sweet Gems gave me this, but I've known about Legal Burning. I just haven't bought
anything.
Thanks
for sharing that information.
Yeah, so we're going to do that. So anyway, so really cool. So shout out to my man Sweet Gems for doing that. And then just recently you got an AOK.
I did. It's
from your daughter. Yes.
Oh, here we go. So my daughter
went
to Disney. I got this. My daughter went to Disney.
Full head of hair. This guy
for
wears a hat every day.
like 3 days with her boyfriend. They went to the Yankees spring training game at Disney World Sports, and they spent like a whole day at Disney. My daughter knows that my character of
Ahsoka.
I guess Ahsoka is the character. I love Ahsoka Tano. I don't know if it's an obsession. I have my whole
display,
my display, the first appearance, and the pops, and the
figure.
Hot toy.
It took a year and a half.
So she came home and she gave me this guy right here.
Oh my God! Look at
this. Yeah, there it is.
Oh my God! We go.
Priceless.
I fucking love this show so much.
Thank you, Evelyn, for getting me the Disney ears Ahsoka headdress.
Which you can only find at Disney.
You can only find at Disney. I've tried online just to put in my display case. Give me that. Tried to find it in my display case, and I could never find it. She had been to Disney a little while ago. She couldn't find it anywhere. I've asked other people. Nobody can find it anywhere.
Make this into a meme, please, quick.
Oh God. Oh.
highlight that guy.
Oh, this is highlight.
Like,
this is saved forever.
I'm telling you, like, look at this.
Yeah, look at
If I had this,
it.
that's more hair than ever had.
I said
Oh,
just-
here
just
we
play
go.
with it. Yeah.
Oh my
So-
lord.
Yeah, so my wife definitely looked at me and said, "You're not going to wear that, are you?" I said, "Well, I'm going to wear it for one live show,
Yeah,
just to show everybody that I appreciate my daughter went out of her way to get this for me."
spend her own money.
Yeah, she like they were at the Star Wars thing, they didn't have it. She went everywhere, and then like the last day they were there, they were only there for 3 days. She went somewhere and she FaceTimed me. She goes, "Oh my God, Dad, well, look what they have." And she got it for me. I appreciate you, Evelyn. I love you. And this is the last time you're going to see me wear this. So
You're wearing it for the rest of the show, though. Don't take it off.
I am not wearing it for the rest of the show.
It's
I'll
the last
soak it
time
up
you're gonna see-
because
Soak it up.
I'll soak it up because I'm not wearing this again. It's going to my display case with all my Ahsoka stuff. You like that, right?
Oh, that was
So,
good.
Everybody that's live, everybody watching the rewind, anybody that's going to see this screenshot,
Wow.
I'm
soak
gonna
it up
die.
because I'm not pulling this out of the case after tonight. So
Oh my God.
go Yanks.
All right. Woo. All right. So that's good. I think that's really. Oh my goodness! You didn't think you'd see that tonight, now did you, everybody? All right.
I'm so happy that happened.
If I can't laugh at myself, who can you laugh at? Right?
I agree. I agree.
Uh,
All right. So now,
guy.
That's right, guy. You don't even know. You should have been here 10 minutes ago. You would have known.
yeah. What did we just walk into? Well, you know what? We are a comic book channel. We like to talk
Wait,
about
what?
comic books.
We are?
Yes, I mean, I think so. I really think so.
Oh god.
So before we get into our 3 minute basis swap and our sponsorships, we're going to talk about our recent reads. And as you guys know, I am absolutely obsessed with Batman One Bad Day. All right. I absolutely dig it. My favorite has been the Joker story. I'm not the Joker story. I apologize. My favorite has been the Penguin story. One Bad Day stems from the Killing Joke, where Batman and Joker had the dialogue, and Joker simply said, "You're one bad day away from being me."
Yeah.
And then 30 years later, we now have the One Bad Day story.
Genius.
It's brilliant. So I've read all of them up to date. Well, I shouldn't say this. I've read all of them up to Mr. Freeze, and I just read them. I've read the Mr. Freeze. I read this
That's a
twice.
dope cover right there.
It's a
Look at
dope
that
cover.
cover. Holy crap.
Oh
Is
my
that,
God.
is that
No, I
an
don't think
homage
it's a
to a
swipe.
cover?
I don't think it's an homage.
I
But I mean,
It
you've got Freeze, you've
Oh,
got
I was looking at the top part with this part of
the
the
skull and
freeze,
everything
yeah.
like this. So without telling you guys about how the story is,
You have all these?
this I've got them. No, I've got a few of them. I don't have them all yet. There's a few I haven't.
I want to read them, but I don't want
Yes.
to buy them.
Well, no, I'll let you borrow them.
All right.
Clayface just came out.
Clayface just came out. I haven't read the Selena Kyle, and I know Roz is coming out.
Really?
So I've read the Riddler, the Two-Face, the Penguin, and this one. Now, this is really interesting because what I enjoy about this, and guys, let me know in the chat if you're following on this. I know Neil is, if he's still here, that this is not a Batman-heavy story. This is more of the characters, right? And Batman comes in and he kind of questions them and other characters.
Like a villain
It's
story?
very villain-heavy in how they became the villains, stuff like this. But this
Nice.
was really interesting because this was Batman was present, but this was more of a Robin story. And it was more of a redemption story.
This particular one?
This particular one, which I really enjoyed. So the first time I read it, I go,
That one.
this one right here. This
That one right there.
And the first time I read it, I said, I kind of get it. I kind of get the story arc, but I need to read it again. And then I read it again, and I really enjoyed it because it was how Robin is trying to communicate to Batman about redemption. And that's all I'm going to leave it at. And, you know, Doug, maybe as a story writer, you can talk about what it takes to bring that stuff in and what we can read about it and what we can talk about it. But
Raz Fangu.
then at the end, I really said, all right, I get it. I'm a huge Mr. Freeze fan, you guys. I've always loved the character. I think he's a great Batman rogue. He's probably my favorite. So I'm thoroughly enjoying this. Chin, have you read this at all?
Which
I have
Robin?
not.
You know what? I got to answer this question. I don't know the answer to that. I mean, it's not Dick Grayson.
That's a great question.
It's a younger
Comic CP.
version. It's a younger version of Robin. I don't know who he was, and I had a hard time with it. But will tell you what's really cool
Damian
about
Wayne.
this Is Damian Wayne? Somebody just
No,
said
I
that?
don't know. No, I just
No,
made
okay.
that up.
Christ. But what's really cool about
I
it
didn't
is-
read it. You
No,
didn't
I know
read
you did.
it.
I don't know. I don't know. But what's really cool about it is they have a really awesome Batman vehicle that's like it's a version of the Batmobile with the treads with the 3 tires like a tank.
Okay.
Because
Nice.
freezes the city, and all of a sudden Batman and Alfred have this amazing Batmobile with treads, and he finally lets Robin drive it, and he goes, I get to drive it? And he goes, yes. He goes, now? And he goes, well, not tomorrow because we got to save the Gotham City today. And he grabs the keys and he's like, woohoo! And he takes off. And
Spoiler
just the way
alert.
they did it.
Yeah, right.
Okay, I told you about a vehicle. I didn't tell you the whole story. All right, anyway,
Spoiler alert.
so go check this out. I fully believe in this. I absolutely love this. And I don't know.
So that's what they're called. So if I wanted to buy them, they're called
One Bad Day.
One Bad Day.
One Bad Day.
And every one of them is called that, but it's a different.
Yeah, Riddler, Catwoman,
Okay.
Ra's al Ghul.
So it's one bad day, Riddler,
Yep.
one bad
and then
day.
I'm buying the variants, and they're not cheap books. They're square bound. They're $8 a piece.
Are they going to come out in a trade like Isolation?
Well, I would think they would, but maybe they're not as smart as
Hey,
stuff.
you heard it here first, folks.
Maybe
Bang!
Yes, exactly. Amy just had a vehicle that can combat Alaska winters. So, I mean, that's what I'm reading. Chin, are you reading anything right now? Anything you want to talk about, or you're just?
I've been so.
Just
You know what?
pick
If you, I know I say it every time, but if you're not reading the new Turtles Armageddon game, get on it. It's great. I'm not gonna say
Okay.
anything more than that. It's a great story. Even the all the tie-ins. There's only a couple tie-ins, but they're great. And pick them up. It's a great read.
Okay, there we go. Doug Bratton, anything that you're reading right now, or anything that you're enjoying?
Well, besides
Isolation.
isolation,
Hey,
I mean, that was rhetorical at best.
Plug it
So,
in,
yeah.
folks.
actually, I've been catching up on the Something is Killing the Children trades, which
Oh,
are
nice.
outstanding. I read an Aftershock trade recently that was fantastic. I think that it was canceled after 5 issues, but the first 5, the collection was called Miles to Go, was really, really solid. So if you like indie books, but Roger, I have on my or Otto, I have on my list at Dewey's tomorrow to pick up the Penguin One Fine Day, and I'll add the Mr. Freeze because of your reviews. So
Please, I appreciate that.
I'm looking
Thank you.
forward
Let me
to it.
know.
Yeah.
Message me because I'd love to have a conversation about it.
absolutely.
He's not reading it anytime soon.
I am. I'm going to get them now because you've been talking about them. And I want to read them. I was going to get them from you, but
No, I
apparently,
know. I'm gonna
apparently
give
you
it to
didn't
him.
get them all.
But now they're all creased. Oh,
You're
my
not
God.
getting them all.
I know. David and Cave, my man. I mean, not really. I mean, I know Pokemon is where you're at right now, so but you're not ready.
Yeah,
reading
no,
anything
I
deep
am.
right now.
I am catching up on drinking. That's what I'm doing. Cheers, y'all. Hey, happy Friday!
cheers.
I am super stoked to be here with the panel. So, cheers, boys.
Love it.
Love it.
Absolutely. All right. So good. So before we talk about the swap and the sponsors,
What
is available.
I'm reading.
Oh, yeah. You read something. All right, go ahead.
Seriously. Like Mr. One Way.
I know, all right,
You're all excited about your Batman books.
Wait.
I know.
Roger.
Okay, let's talk about this. Is amazing. I'm so happy.
Roger.
I'm reading, so I'm
Wait, hold
reading
on, Roger. Wait,
Isolation.
wait. Roger,
So I'm reading this book called Isolation.
Hold on,
If everybody
hold on.
ever heard of it. So I recently took my son to Denver to go visit colleges, and
It's a long plane ride.
yeah, it's a long plane ride, and I knew it was going to be traveling, and when I was there, I was going to have some downtime. So I'm like, I decided I was going to bring a trade dress with me, and as much of a black suit Spider-Man guy that I have never read Secret Wars, so I decided to at Sarge's during our thing.
Hey, there you go.
Nice
Pick
trade.
up my
Oh,
That's it, right?
yeah.
That's volume 3, right? That's the volume.
Volume
No,
one.
volume one.
Oh, is it? I can't make it
He
out.
started from the beginning.
So I had never read as much as I have the Secret Wars 8 and the 9.8, and I love Venom. That's my logo. I've never actually read this story, so I bought the trade dress, and in the 2 plane rides, I made it through the first 9 books and got to see how Spider-Man gets the black suit, and got to see that whole how did the Secret Wars happen? I mean, back then, some of the stories are a little ridiculous. You're like, really? That's how that happened? Like you were like, oh, I'm drawn to this light. Oh, I'm in a portal. I'm on another planet. That's a little ridiculous.
Jim Shooter.
Yeah. But Jim Shooter was the writer, friend of the channel. Friend of the channel. He's and Mike Zeck.
Hold on a second. Hey, friend of the channel. It's friend of Roger Renato. Stop it.
Yeah. And but you know what? That old school art and the stories, what you expected in the from comics and back then, you know, it's like the Fantastic Four and Spider-Man and Captain America. They're like, oh, I'm being drawn to this big thing that's in Central Park.
Ultron was great.
Go to the light. I go, Ultron was just like, And it's, you know, thing becomes a person again, then it becomes thing again. Like, what's this guy? What's the
Magneto?
Magneto's there, but
Beyonder.
Stop.
Dr. Doom.
The big guy.
Galactus.
Galactus.
There
Galactus is just staring into space for 4 episodes, like 4 books. Like, no, it was like, what's he doing? Is he going to kill us? I don't know. We don't know what he's doing. It's a little. Some of the part of the stories are ridiculous, but it in this grand scheme of things, it lays a baseline for much of the shit that made, you know, these stories what they were on the other side of Secret Wars.
Yeah.
Right. And you know, and as ridiculous as some of the commentary between the characters, that's what it was back then, right? It's not like it is now. It's people are looking for more.
Well, we were kids when it came out.
Yeah, exactly. It was back then. It was about kids. It's making it simple, easy to read, easy to understand. Now people read comics. They want a story like they're reading a novel. They want isolation. They don't want. Right. They don't want. You know, Ultron came to life because Dr. Doom zapped him with something, and now he's at his every will. Like this, it sounds ridiculous, but back then it was like, this is so awesome.
Right.
So,
this is early 80s.
Yes, right, and it really did lay the groundwork for a lot of the stuff that came out at the other side of the Secret Wars. Yeah, you know, the black suit and him and Venom coming out and all that interaction between all the characters. So I've thoroughly enjoyed reading. I've never read this series. And I'm at 9 now, and I plan on finishing the rest of it in the next couple weeks or whatever when I get a chance to read it. And that's what I'm reading.
No, I think it's comic book history. And you know what? For somebody who was reading it right off the rack, I would buy it every month. And that was where I would be in like, all right, the next issue, where, you know, now you can binge everything. No, you had to wait for it. And then some of the covers. And you know what? I mean, you got Jim Shooter. You got Mike Zeck, John Beatty, Bob Layton, all talking about this. You know, you're introducing the symbiote, and to hear Jim Shooter tell us the stories about the symbiote, and the story is just really amazing. So, and granted, this is 40 years of history that you're reading.
And the brother has a great point here. The Secret Wars was written to sell action figures.
It was
the I don't know how you say it, preface in this trade dress actually talks about that. There's like 2 or 3 pages that talks about the G.I. Joe action figures and how popular they were becoming in the 80s and how everybody was going nuts for them. And Marvel decided, well, what are we going to do this? And we're going to create this world of Secret Wars, and we're going to put out these action figures. And it actually at one point says it didn't do so well, but the books did okay.
Yeah, right. Good point. All right.
Murph. Someone told me the phone was attached to the wall. Is that
yeah, really. With a hard wire. Yeah, exactly.
Murph is old enough to know that you could pay for a phone call with 10 cents.
It's 10 cents. Exactly. All right. So
hey,
before
Otto.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt, but I did forget about one graphic novel I read recently that I want to highly recommend. Abrams Arts put out a Fantastic Four, I believe it's called Full Circle, which Alex Ross wrote, painted, but channeled Jack Kirby in his painting. So it's a blend of like Alex Ross
get out of here
painting with Jack Kirby art. It's unbelievable. I highly recommend it. Every fan of comics should get it. So
I love it. That's great. And I love that stuff. I mean, because that's fun. Like I've been getting these books where, you know, you've got all the covers of this and that. It's amazing to see the comic book history. So thank you very much, Doug, for sharing that. I'd like to look into that. I'm going to check that out. So, all right. So we're going to talk about 2 things before we get into our unboxings. So, guys, we have a show coming up That's right. The 3 Men in the Basement are hosting a comic book
Say
show.
it isn't so.
I'm telling you, we're hosting this 3 Men in the Basement comic book swap, and we are offering sponsorships. All right, and we did it last year. We're doing it again, and just to let you know, we had different levels of sponsorships. Now, just so you know, the sponsorships don't get you a table at the swap. I'm sorry, it doesn't do that. But what it does is it brings awareness to your channel. It brings awareness to your content, and it brings awareness to who you are in the Instagram community. And we had 6 spots at a 10.0 level. And last year, Roger and I reached out to business people who own businesses and probably needed a write-off. And so we got a lot of them. Some of them were handshakes, right?
Yeah.
Handshakes, but like, hey, we're going to support you. But this year, when I posted the 10.0 sponsorships, all 6 of them were sold out to people on the Instagram community. That's amazing. And I'm thankful. Roger is thankful. All right. All these people said, you know what? We want to support you. We understand that. So
we appreciate these. You don't even understand how much we appreciate you. And we understand there's a mutual respect back and forth. But for us to have an event and have people reach out and say, we want to be part of your event, yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
that's it.
And first and foremost, the venue that we have it at is the Angry Hair. We had 6 available 10.0s, but we did 7 total with the Angry Hair because he donates that spot. He doesn't ask us for any money, and it's an amazing place. If you were there last year, you will agree, or the year before, you will agree. That is the most just an incredible place to have that kind of
awesome location.
It's like a party. It's like a party, you know. And,
I know. What did Erod say? He's like, it's like Roger and Otto, 300 of their best friends in comic books in a bar. So yes, so that's exactly what we want to be, and that's the premise of 3 Men in the Basement. You guys, I said it from day one. Roger said it with me from day one. Shortbox Bernie and I have always said this. This is about a bunch of guys, a bunch of people sitting around a campfire talking about comic books. We're not talking about real world situations. We're getting away from the real world and talking about comic books and things we enjoy. That's why that's important. Now, we just recently opened up our 9.8 sponsorships. We had 8 spots available. We sold 4 of them. And here's the description below. And those are the things that you get with being a 9.8 sponsor. There are 4 left. Shout out to all the people that bought the.
Here's our sponsors so
at this
far.
Point.
Yeah, at this point.
Yep. Chuck Kingdom, one of our good friends. MILLHOUSE Comics stepped up. Deep Dive Comics and our good friends at J&S Collectibles. And they all stepped up. So, guys, at this time, Friday night, we have 4 spots available. If you're interested, please let us know. And then once those are sold out, we will release the Friends of the Channel, which we'll talk about at a later time. Okay. So
Friends of the Channel.
we might as well talk about it right now.
Right now.
Friends of the Channel. So it's $100 a spot. They're unlimited. You get your you get your custom thumbnail. You get your name on our T-shirt, the event day T-shirt. You get throughout the swap.
Amazing.
We do. The DJ just continues to name everybody, and then when we do our dealer previews, you'll be on that thumbnail, so everybody knows that you sponsored us. So if you're interested in that, you reach out to us on our Instagram, either 3 Men in the Basement or Otto or myself, Roger Lebeck, and let us know if you're interested. And it's the Friends of the Channel are unlimited. So, if you're interested, reach out to us.
It's a great thing. So, what makes our show unique is we don't charge very much. We only charge $5 at the door, but we have an amazing raffle table.
It's so good.
Yes, Chin. You can buy a $5 raffle and win a 9.8 whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dave, you know it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doug, you guys showed up too. So our show is very unique, and we want you guys to come because it's very important. We have a food truck.
It's like a party.
We have a DJ.
going
we don't
on,
want you to leave.
We don't want you to leave. It's an all-day thing. We have an adult beverage area.
Yep.
We have the food truck. We had the ice cream truck that came.
Yep.
We have
the ice cream truck.
That came. It's one of those things where you're gonna come and there's comments.
And you're gonna stay all
great
day.
deals, and you're gonna be like, I don't want to leave.
I don't want to leave. So shout out to Big Daddy John Ross, who's taking his vacation around it. If you're interested, if you're gonna travel, please let us know because I do have availability at a hotel, and I will help you guys out with that. And we are in the works of hopefully getting a signature marquee guest.
Yeah.
Can't confirm that. We're throwing it out there.
Artist.
guest. Not nervous.
No.
Oh boy.
Is that a Tom King thing?
No, it's not. It's a Tom King thing. All right. So anyway, so we're gonna stop talking about that. We have two things to talk about before we get into our unboxings. So, have you guys been watching Mando?
Yes.
Episode one. Now, I'm not going to ask, and I want you guys in the chat. We're not going to spoil it for anybody. I just want to give a CGC rating about what they thought about Mando episode 1. So let's highlight Chinmo, and we're going to ask Chin what he thought, because I called him, and he goes, "You're interrupting me in the middle of Mando."
You did. You called me. Like, I was like, he's calling me. He's calling me soon. Maybe I'll wait till he calls. I'm like, no, I want to watch it. 10 minutes.
Highlight this guy, man.
All right.
I was waiting for him to finish the sentence. And
No, it's okay.
No, I love it better when you cut them off. It's so much funnier when you cut them off.
All right. Chin, you are I don't want to say our
yeah, no spoilers. I haven't watched it.
No, we're gonna give a CGC rating.
You know what?
Chin,
After
CGC
cutting
rating.
me off, Raj, and yelling at me before the show, I'm thinking I'm just going to spoil it for you. No,
You know, I can
no,
kick you off anytime, right? I mean,
no, I'm not gonna spoil it for anything. I wasn't planning on giving it a rating, but I'd say it's near mid. I don't know if I have a number for it. It's near mid.
No, 9 or better, 9.0 or better.
Wow,
Easy.
yeah.
It's
Mike the Beast says 9.8.
9.8.
Sweet Gem says 9.8.
wow.
Amy says 9.8. House of
7.0.
L Comics says 7.0. Okay. All right.
9.3.
9.3.
All
I
right,
don't think
we're making a new
9.3.
grade.
So I'm going to go with the
got-
better.
You
Like a
know,
4.
it's the first episode back in. It sets up the entire season. There's a fair amount of action in it. There's a good amount of comedy that hits, at least it did for me. Like I said, sets up. You get, there's this quest, this side quest, all that fun stuff.
Yes.
There's fun. I don't even want to say they're Easter eggs, but they're also like, this is one thing's kind of foreshadowing down
my
the road.
coworker said something about Rebels was connected.
Oh, yep, Roger, you're gonna love it.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I was very, very happy watching it, and I already can't wait. That I'm upset there's only 7 more episodes.
All right, there we go. All right,
and
so
I'm pumped.
nice. So Chin, you give it a, what was your rating? I'm sorry.
I just gave it a near mid. I don't know.
Near
come
mid.
on, give us a
Okay,
number. Give us a
9.0,
number.
9.2, 9.6.
Is it blue
I'm
label,
done.
yellow label? Come on. I mean,
It's a blue label 9.6.
Woo! Okay, all right.
Probably a
so let's
9.8,
see.
but I don't want to be that guy that goes over.
All right.
I give everything too high, so I'll try to mark it down a little.
you
all
can
right.
do a 9.3. Like,
Dave in the Cave, have you watched it yet?
I'm not a Star Wars guy.
I know.
So-
sorry.
Dave, get out.
All right, let's ask our special
Yeah,
guest
we-
host,
get-
Doug. Have you
pop
watched it
'em out.
yet?
Get out of here.
I had to wait. I'm watching it this weekend with my son because we watched the show together.
Perfect,
And
love it. Good
We're
parenting.
doing that probably tomorrow evening.
Okay,
Nice.
gotcha.
You're gonna
All
love
right.
it.
You have not watched
I
it?
have not watched. I'm watching tomorrow as well.
All right. I'm giving it an 8.5.
Ooh.
What?
Yes. I mean, no, but I'm not killing it though. I'm not killing it. I didn't want it. I don't know why I'm giving it an 8.5, but that was my initial reaction. But I love the fact that the people in the chat love it. I love the fact that Chinmo loves it. Maybe if I watch it again, I'll go a little bit higher with it. But
Maybe if you weren't a Star Trek guy.
well, that's what I'm going to talk about next.
They,
But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I love the way they did it.
I can understand. I can understand people who aren't deep into the Rebels, Clone Wars, all that stuff that happened around this era.
Yeah.
Not being as excited as someone like me.
Yeah.
Chinmo.
Right.
I can
No,
understand.
I get it. No, I get it. But listen, there were
even
parts.
without that though, there's stuff that even if you aren't like, maybe you didn't watch all of Rebels or all of Clone Wars,
Yeah.
it's still
No.
great. It's still
Let me
great
tell
watch.
you, there was a couple sequences, and I'm like, okay, this is a great throwback to this. This was amazing. I really loved this. And you know what? I'd have to rewatch it again. Again, my initial thought was 8.5. If I watched it again, I'd probably give it a 9.2. I'm enjoying it. I think it's great. I'm happy to see this stuff. Happy to see this stuff. I mean, my God, it's just great. So after watching Andor, it was a big transition episode. 8.5
That's a
was
great
great.
comment.
That's true. That's very true. Andor was on a whole nother level.
Andor is incredible.
Incredible.
Also,
Right,
a big
all
part of
right.
my grade was because how excited I was. Also, it's not
Yeah,
Mando.
that's the other thing, Chinmo, is I loved Andor. I love the
Oh, it's
story.
amazing.
I love the
Yep.
depth of the story.
Yes.
There were so many people that poo-pooed it because they're like there wasn't a lot of action. It was
No,
slow.
I mean, what do you think? It takes
like
a day to
yeah,
start
like
a
literally,
rebellion?
that's why I liked it. They gave
Yep.
so much depth of the Star Wars, hierarchy of how it got to the movies that we were watching and
Yep.
how they created those characters. That's why I loved it.
Andor was
Ah.
incredible. Also, and if I know it's not Mando, but the new Bad Batch came out this week. It was fantastic, and it brings back something from season 2 of Clone Wars. That it's like hell yeah, they're bringing all this stuff back, all ties together. I'm loving it. I'm just gonna start doing a deep dive into Star Wars every week for you guys.
All right. I love it. I love it.
Hey, there we
All right,
go.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, wait.
Listen, CT Jazz King. I hope that's not a spoiler alert.
Yeah, there was.
Like
Yeah.
first
Good
appearance of
point.
this guy. I mean, if that's a spoiler alert, I'm not going to be very happy with you.
Nice. All right. So this is probably going to take me 30 seconds
There we
because not many of you guys are Trekkie fans. I mean, I know my band
Picard.
801 is.
We're going into Picard.
Yes, I'm going to talk about Picard.
it's phenomenal! I watched it 10 times already.
You're such a liar.
Yes,
dude.
I'm
This
not.
is such just he's like, my God. We are at Picard season 3,
Exit stage left.
episode 2. Here, fill this up, please. Ice. There's ice upstairs. Oh my God. But Picard is amazing, you guys. Patrick Stewart, if he's not one of the greatest actors of all time, I don't know. So now we're at Picard season 3, episode 2, and I absolutely love it. They had to do quite a bit of callback, so they're bringing back the older characters. Jonathan Frakes, number 1, who will be at Terrificon. They're bringing back all these other characters. I absolutely love it. So don't hate on me because I'm a Trekkie. I can like it both. For
This
those
isn't
of
the
you guys who
90s
don't know-
anymore. You can enjoy both. It's not the 90s.
Yeah,
anymore.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Look at Dave's going, live long and prosper. Don't forget, though, to prove my point to Lords of the Long Box 5 years ago, I had to debate Star Trek versus Star Wars, and I was on the Star Trek side, and I won. That's a long time ago. That was on TiVo's original channel that got pulled. So I absolutely had to do that. So anyway,
I got you,
enjoying.
CT Jazz King. I got it.
What's he saying?
The eye opener reference. This guy,
An
first appearance of
eye-opener
this guy.
reference.
Yeah, exactly. That is
First
definitely an eye
appearance
opener.
of
So
that guy.
yeah. So I'm in loving Picard. It's just amazing. The only thing I don't know is I know Patrick Stewart is older, but they really play him as an older character. And I don't like that. And I would love to find out if he's playing the old man or at 82,
I mean, he's
83.
80s. He's an older guy.
He's an older guy, but that's, oh my God. But Jonathan Frakes, who plays number 1, you've got the Borg in it. You've got so many different characters, but I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I always watch Star Trek on Sunday night. So whenever I'm chopping up videos, Sunday nights is my Star Trek night. So I'm thoroughly enjoying it. So, all right. So that's what I want to talk about, Trekkies. That's my 5 minutes. Trekkies unite, live long and prosper. We're going to go into it. So we've got some mail calls. We get our mail calls. We've got some unboxings and we've got some stuff. So, but there's a rumor that we've got some Pokemon cards in the house.
Oh, shit. Let's go.
Pokemon cards.
You've been sitting on these for a while.
Can we
Yeah.
highlight this guy before we get started?
Yeah, let's get it in. Hold on. I'm slacking. There it is.
All
Hold on.
right.
Highlight this guy, man.
Oh, I thought I got it. Son of a bitch. There it is. Perfect. No, wait a
There it
minute.
is.
There it is. Got it.
Oh,
Hey, what's up,
looking,
brother?
you're clicking like
Yeah, so got some Pokemon CGC cards back.
That you submitted.
Yeah, so 22 cards.
Ooh.
Pretty crazy. Y'all, CGC. I mean, that says it right then and there. But y'all, I mean, CGC, the biggest, or I should say one of the biggest topics is always turnaround time, right? Oh, it's 20, 30, 40, 176, business days. Y'all, I got this box back. 1 day turnaround time.
Get out of here.
1 day turnaround time.
Pokemon?
They literally put them in their system. The next day they were graded, encapsulated, and shipped out.
Wow.
Get out.
Unheard of.
Unheard of.
Unheard of.
They
Hey,
must
but,
know
a
who you
couple
are.
$100
They
in the
must know who
box.
you are.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
don't
right? They're like, wait,
They know
it's
who
that
you
guy?
are.
We'll hook them up. Yeah, so I guess context on card grading. So it's a little bit different from a grading like tier. So I actually threw some stuff in our StreamYard here just so you can kind of see it. So there's actually 2 10s. So you can get a perfect 10 or you can get a pristine 10. And you can kind of see you can see the differences there. And it's actually broken down by half grade. So we're not getting the 9.6, 9.4, 9.2, 9.0. We're getting
I do like that
9.5, 9 pretty much all the way through. So you're basically mint until you hit a 6. So
Really?
So you can kind of see the differences there. Excellent is a 5, good plus, very good. And then you get into the 2s and the 1s, and obviously you don't want to be here. So at all, unless it's like a base set card. But what I have in this box right here is a little bit of everything. So you have some modern cards, you have some base cards, and then you have some cards from like 1997, 98, 99, which is like the
cards
first
total did you send, Dave?
22 cards total.
Do you know the
So
grades?
I do not. 3 MIB. You
Let's
know
go.
how we
Yeah,
do it.
thank you very much for that.
do it.
3 MIB lore, dude. We don't look at grades, man.
No,
Dave,
sir.
when did you get them? When did you get them?
Oh God.
You've been selling these for a while.
Yeah, probably mid-Jan, I think. I want to say
Wow.
mid-January.
Oh,
But,
dude,
I mean,
you're
again,
a good man. You're a good man.
I stuck them in the closet that's right here. Completely forgot about them. I was like, oh shit, we gotta open these. So let's do it. So I've cut
Let's
the
do it.
scene.
We got an unboxing.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh wait, hold on.
All right.
Where is it?
Sorry.
We have
Yes,
an
there it is.
unboxing.
An unboxing.
What's in the box?
Before you do this, Doug, is this anywhere in your wheelhouse for Pokemon cards? Is this anywhere in your wheelhouse?
Sports cards, yes. Pokemon, no.
Okay.
There
Chinmo,
you go.
anywhere in your wheelhouse?
No, I got a sore spot for Pokemon.
Okay. You?
Poke you what?
Exactly. Me? No. So you are about, this is it, man. This is amazing. You're looking at this 3 Men in the Basement Pokemon cards.
Hey.
Here we go, Dave.
Hey, we're trendsetters here. Let's go.
Yeah, we
I
are.
know the first 2 generations, but I had to throw away all my cards when I was younger, and looking back on it now, I'm very upset. Very upset.
Dude, it's wild.
I had all of them.
All right.
Had them all.
Let's go. All right, so we're starting it off. So we have a
Charizard.
Yeah, no. Oh, I got 2 of those in here. So a Radiant Venusaur. So this is from the Pokemon Go collection. This is an English version. I do have Japanese cards too. So
God damn
let's
it.
go. All right, so let's see what we got here just to start us off. Ready? Oh, all right.
Nine. Okay, there you
You
go.
start us off. So we got a mint card from 2022, Radiant. Pretty sexy on the
So
hologram.
shiny.
Look at that, right? All right. So here
Now,
we go.
Dave, this is PC stuff, flip stuff, or decide later.
Probably all of the above,
Yes, I hear it.
depending on grades.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's see here. All right. So next we have a Sabrina's Gengar from the Pokemon Gym Challenge series, which was from 2000. So you're talking about a card that is 23,
20
24
years
years
old.
old. So it's an unlimited card, number 29 out of 132. Let's see what we're going to get here. This is actually a Mike the Beast Benson purchase.
Okay.
So let's see. Ready? All
Nine.
right.
There we go. Okay.
Nine. All right. So we got 2 9s in a row, like that. And that's the thing.
9.
Like, I'm completely glowing into this blind. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I know what a good grade is, but like, I don't know what I'm looking for. Like, what deems a good card a 9 versus an 8.5 versus
Is a 9 the equivalent of a 9.8 comic?
No, I think the 10 is.
Yeah, it's probably a 9 in a card is probably like a 9.2, 9.4 in a comic. And hey, y'all, chime in the chat if you know better than me. But again, we're discovering new territory here. All right, here we go. Ooh, okay, here we go. This is Ancient Mew, a card from 2000. This is actually the Pokemon movie promo card.
Ooh, all right. I like
remember
that.
that card.
Look at that. We're like, oh, shiny things.
Nice. And another Mike the Beast Benson purchase. So let's see where we're coming at here. Ready? All right.
Seven.
A 7. So
Nice.
So a 7 is near mint. I don't necessarily know what the hell that means, but hey, we're here.
Look at that.
There you go. Nice looking card.
One is near mint. What do you do with 9.8
Look at that.
All right. You know,
above?
Sweet
Look at
Gems
Sweet
chiming
Gems.
in. One of my favorite cards. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So next up, an Articuno. This is a Black Star promo. This is actually an error card. So
Really?
the backstory on this card is the fine folks at Nintendo and Pokemon accidentally put the wrong illustrator on this card. So
Oh.
hence the version of it being an error. Let's see what we got.
Okay.
All right, a 6.
Okay.
A 6 is a excellent / near mint. So there you go.
Look at
I think it was
that.
still the
Okay.
near mint line. Yeah.
There you
I
go.
love the fact that's an error card. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Right? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. We're just flying by the seat of our pants here at 3MIB. Let's go.
Story of the show. I mean,
All
from
right.
day one.
Here we go. So this is a Pokemon Black Star promo from 2001.
I know Black Star.
Yeah, so it is an Entei. It's a reverse hollow from Spells of the Unknown. Look at that. Reverse hollow. Pretty looking card.
I had that card.
Yeah, another Mike the Beast Benson purchase. So let's see where we're coming in. 8.5.
All right. Nice.
Nice.
Great, man. I'm digging it. I'm digging it.
Near mint / mint plus. So, all right, cool. And again, but those promo cards are kind of hard to come by. So, you know, hey,
They're probably like handled though a lot though. You know what I mean? Like just
Yeah,
people are,
no
like,
doubt.
getting their hands on. You know.
all right, here we go. Now we're starting to get into the fun stuff. So, a Mewtwo from Pokemon 1999 base set unlimited. So basically
24 years old.
yeah. So, and again, I have a video coming on all of this stuff. So you hear me say the word unlimited. What does unlimited mean? Basically, it means the third printing of the first run. So you'll
Got it.
have first edition, which you'll actually see stamped. There's a number 1 on the middle of the left-hand side of the card.
It's like a half circle.
Yep. Number 2 is shadowless. So you'll see a shadow, or you won't see a shadow here on the right-hand side of the card. And that's actually called shadowless. They'll actually call it out. And unlimited is what you see here. So no notations here, here, or here. And you see the shadow along the right-hand side.
Like a virgin.
Yep. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, so Mewtwo Pokemon 1999 base set.
Let's go.
hollow.
9. I want to see a 9. Come on.
Ooh, I would love to see a 9. Let's see. 7.5.
7.5.
All right.
5. Okay.
All right. I mean, you know, near mint plus. That's what a 7.5 is.
Plus. Wow.
All right. Next.
Again, 24 years, right? 24. Is that what we're saying? 24.
Yeah,
years
1999. So 24
Yeah.
years old. All right, here we go. Exactly what we were talking about, right? Shadowless. So I have a base set shadowless Pokemon, Raichu, number 14. It's a hollow. So you can see it right there. Nice looking card.
I think I've seen that card before.
Yeah. So notice here, right?
You've
No
seen it?
shadow compared to, if you hold it up,
Yes.
see the shadow on the
Yeah,
right-hand side?
I love it. I love it.
So second printing of the first run. All right, so let's see where we're going to come in here. Ready? 6.5.
Okay, there we
All right,
go.
so excellent / near mint plus. There you go. And a nice hollow. Look at that.
Now, Dave, how are those cases? They nice cases? Like
I tell you what, I like these cases better than PSA.
Really? Okay, talk
PSA
about
PSA feels, I don't know, it's just more boxy. I mean, and I was a CGC purist when it came to comics, so
Yeah.
I like the rounded edges. I like how heavy it felt. So you know, these cases are really nice. And
Nice.
again, I like the just the feel of it. So who knows? All right, so we're like the quarter of the way through. See what we got here. Next one. All right, here we go. Base set Shadowless Clefairy from 1999. Again, another 24-year-old card.
There we go.
And it's a hollow. So second printing of the first run.
All right, let's go. 6.5,
Let's go.
7.5.
Let's see. 7.5.
Nice.
All right. Near mint plus.
Nice.
Near mint plus, folks. Look at that. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Perfect. Next, we got. All right. Here we go. A Venusaur base set unlimited, number 15.
I know this character. I know this character. Don't make fun of me. I do know this character.
15 out of 102. One of the big three, as I would call it. You have Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard.
Yes.
And you'll actually see multiples of all three of those folks.
Yeah.
So
I remember my friend bought this card for $100 when we were into it, and he bought 2 packages, like just 2 boosters. After the fact, opened the booster, got that card again.
Nice.
Wow.
I'll never forget that.
Nice.
All right, Dave, I want you to get like a 7.5 on this, right? I don't even
7.5. I'll take a 7.5 on this card.
7.5 on this, right?
Let's see. So base set unlimited, number 15 out of 102, hollow. Let's see what we got here. 7. All right. I'll take a 7. Near mint on this one. So, and you can kind of see it right there, right up top.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the wear.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Just a little bit. Hey, what are you gonna do?
These are things were handled back then. Kids played them, they trade them.
Yep,
these things were handled.
All
right, folks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here we go.
All right. Oh boy,
this card right here could potentially pay for the whole goddamn invoice.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love
for the
it.
whole goddamn invoice.
Here we go.
A 1999 Charizard from base set. This is shadowless, so second printing of the first run.
Wow.
Second print of the first run. Now, where'd you get this from?
Mike the Beast, baby. Thank you, good sir. Oh my God.
Right. I want you to get an 8 on this. Let's get an 8.
Oh God.
All right, Mike is in the chat. Mike's in the chat.
Here we go.
I'm dying. Why are you?
Well, we gotta be.
Hey, here we go. Ready?
Here we go.
All right. 7.5. I'll take that.
Okay.
Near mint plus. That's a nice looking card.
Okay, see
that
what it
is
goes
a nice
for right now
looking card. Invoice paid, my friend.
Yeah, Chin. Look that up.
Invoice paid.
Wow, dude, that looks great graded. Oh
right?
My God.
Hologram's pretty clean.
Did you say that was a shadowless one, Dave?
Yeah, shadowless.
Let's see what we got going. All right, keep going. I'm going to look at them.
Number 4 out of 102.
Nice.
That's a good looking card. That is a good looking card. All right,
Dave. I can't believe you had me sitting in the garage in your closet like this. True MIB fashion, right? True MIB fashion.
You know what?
Dave,
we do it.
You waited long enough, right?
We do it for the community. All right, here we go. Ready?
Doug, do you have Pokemon cards?
Shit.
I do not. My son did. His older cousin, gave him a bunch. I knew enough when I saw that there were a bunch of shadowless ones to give them back to his.
So Dave, you said that Charizard was a shadowless.
You knew enough.
Here we go, Chin. What do we got?
So last 2 sold. One was from February 9th. One was from January 24th. One is 1,065. The other one is 1,226.
Bang, baby. Invoice paid for. Hello.
Yep. No way.
Bing, bing, bing.
Let's go. All right, here we go.
I
Now we'll get into the fun stuff. So, Japanese card. How do you tell the difference between a Japanese card and an English card? Okay, English card, right?
Japanese?
So, English card, right? Right here. Japanese card. Back is different, right? And obviously, it's going to be Japanese on the front.
I was going to say the language would be kind of dead anyway.
Charizard. We have a Pokemon Japanese Sword and Shield promo. This is a Pokemon Center Pack purchase. Not quite sure what that means, but it's a Charizard, so let's hope for a high grade, right? Let's see what we got.
Oh!
Ouch!
Holy shit!
Wow!
All right, so that is a pristine 10. A pristine, not a perfect 10. So let's go back.
That's a 9-9.
Let's
look it up. So what is this, Dave?
Let's go. So you have perfect 10 and pristine 10 right here, right? So pristine must have the perfect centering and no evidence of any manufacturing handling defects.
Pristine.
That's like a 9-9, basically.
That's a 9-9.
Yeah.
And it's under 10-time magnification. So the surface is free of print spots and should also display perfect gloss.
What kind of Charizard is it?
It is a Pokemon Japanese Sword and Shield promo, number 143.
Dang.
Pristine 10, folks. First invoice.
Wow. That's a karate.
That is a karate chop.
And a
Let's go.
half.
Bang. Hell yeah. Let's go.
Who said there's no money in this stuff? Oh my
Right?
god.
All right, so I got another Japanese card here. So a Pokemon Japanese VMAX Climax Adventures Discovery Trainer Full Art. Beautiful looking card. Absolutely beautiful card.
90s
Like-
goodness.
90, right? So again, newer card, more modern. You're hoping for the high grade. So let's see what we got. 9.5.
Wow. You
There
can
we
only
go.
hope to contain them. You can't
Boom.
stop them. You can only hope to contain them.
Gem Mint 9.5 on a
Very
full
nice.
art trainer. Boom, baby. Like that. Like that. Let's go. Halfway through. Actually, more than halfway through. All right, another Japanese card. Let's see what we got. So this is a Pokemon Go Japanese Radiant Blastoise. Number 16 out of 71. Another modern card. Let's see. Oh, shit.
10.
Bang! Is it a perfect or a pristine? Pristine 10.
Nice.
Bang.
Man.
There you go. Japanese. I like it.
Dave is pristine.
Dave,
Pristine.
you're killing it, Dave. You're killing it.
He is
Pristine 10.
pristine.
Two
He's
pristine
not
10.
perfect, but he's pristine.
I'm pristine. I like it. Love me some pristine. All right,
Yeah,
let's see.
nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect.
Next. All right. Another Japanese. This one is also a Pokemon Go Japanese. This is a Radiant Eevee. Really nice looking card. Let's see how we're going to do. Ready?
Pristine. Let's go.
Oh, you called it.
Yeah.
Is it perfect?
Pristine 10.
Yeah, I call it.
There you go.
Oh, no.
Very nice.
Told you.
Look at that. What's that? 3 10s on the first invoice? I'll
That's
take
crazy.
that, folks. Look at that. Oh, look.
I don't even know about this, but this is like so much fun. My God.
Yeah.
3 10s on a first
Two
invoice.
perfect and a pristine.
Wow.
Let's go. All right, here we go. All right, we're back to America, folks. Here we go. All right. We have a Pokemon V-Star Charizard from the Brilliant Stars line. It is number 174 out of 172. So, what does that mean? Why is it numbered that way?
Error.
Chase?
It is a secret rare.
Oh.
So they literally put
What?
cards. They put cards in
174.
specific runs that are secret rares.
Secret
And
rare.
this just so happens to be a rainbow secret rare Charizard. So let's
But
see
you know what?
what
This is beyond me. Like secret rares, variants, double rares.
Yeah,
Like,
174 to 172. It sounds ridiculous.
but let's see it, Dave. I'm so into this.
10-0. Let's go.
Ooh,
I
mid
know.
9. All right. Still a good grade. Still a good grade for that card.
It's a rainbow card. It's nice.
I like it. Like me a rainbow card. Look at that. Beautiful. All right. So let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards left.
All 10s.
All 10s? Oof.
10
My God,
pristines.
I don't know about you guys in the chat, but I
10
know
pristines.
I know nothing about Pokemon. I know nothing about this, and the fact that we're sitting here watching this on a Friday night is thrilling for me. And maybe I don't need an exciting life. Maybe I don't need an exciting life.
Like Amy says, Dave, the pristine man in the cave.
Yeah, look at that. I am
like it.
loving this.
All right. So we got another Japanese card here. This is a Pokemon Japanese black and white promo from 2013. So Eevee and Pikachu, two of the more prominent characters in the entire Pikachu line. The crazy part about this is a 7-11 card. So you can't really see it. You can't make it out.
They used to
Right.
do giveaways and
7-Eleven,
promos and
Yeah.
stuff.
They used to do
Remember that.
giveaways. There's
Only
a
buy it
7-11
Yeah, but you can
7-Eleven?
only go to 7-Eleven
in
Yep.
Japan to get it.
in
So
Japan.
They,
in Japan to get it.
they did it here too. I don't think it was 7-Eleven.
Did you hear him? We go to that
I
all
go to
the
those
time.
all the time. The guy around the corner is from Japan.
Yeah, we go there all the time.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't necessarily care where this comes in grade wise. It's just a cool looking card.
It's 7-Eleven from Japan. My
Yeah,
God.
7-11 from Japan. How many times
So
are you gonna
7 grade. 7
7?
grade.
Let's see.
Yeah, 7. Let's get to 7.
6-5.
Oh,
All
5.
right.
So close.
Do not
So
touch
excellent
the
/ near mint plus.
Oh
Nice
my
looking
God.
card.
It's the greatest you've ever heard today. 7-Eleven in
7-Eleven
Japan.
Japan.
And you've got a card from there.
Who works there? Abu?
Oh my god.
All right. Back to America. Here we go. A Pokemon card from 2013. A Pikachu from the Legendary Treasures line. And this one's actually cool because there's actually star holograms all over it. Look at that.
I was saying, little Pikachu
Look.
faces.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Ooh, nice.
Oh,
Very nice.
Pikachu.
Pikachu.
It's amazing.
Very nice. Very nice. I like that one. All right. Let's see. All right. So we got a Pikachu. Oh, excuse me. A Celebrations. This is a Black Star promo. Pikachu's birthday from 2021.
That's his birthday.
It's his birthday. Look at him. He's celebrating.
He's only
What's
six.
the date? What date is his birthday? I mean,
There you
He's
go.
only
And hey,
six.
again, shout,
celebrate.
my 7-year-old Logan, his favorite character is Pikachu. So happy birthday, boss.
Yeah.
So
Is
let's
this
see.
for him?
It could be. Let's see. Oh, 9-5.
God,
No, dude.
Nope.
Maybe it's not for him.
Nope. Dad's keeping this one.
If it was a
Sorry.
6, it was yours.
Yeah. No way.
Gem Mint. We like that. We like that
Dave,
one a lot.
where that card is from? Where? Like it's like.
It is the it's a Black Star promo, and it's from the 25th anniversary of Pokemon. So if you see this little thing right here, there's actually a 2 and a 5 by his cheeks. So it just kind of spells it out. And again, it's a nice hologram.
Amazing.
Rainbow hologram. 9-5. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, y'all. Home stretch. Last 4 cards. All right, and we are going back to 1999. So we have a Lapras from the Fossil series, and it's a Hollows, as you see. And you can actually see that right here, just because there's actually a fossil, little handprint or whatever. So let's see. Again, another Mike the Beast Benson purchase. Excuse me. Let's see. 5-5. All right. Respectable. It's an excellent plus.
Nice.
All right. Last 3.
Let's see what we got.
Here we go. All right. Oh, here we go. Pokemon base set unlimited Blastoise. Number 2 out of 102. Nice hologram. We're coming in at a 7-5. That's a good grade. All right, last two. Yeah, I am hearing the echo, Amy.
Yeah, we hear someone.
What's going on? All of a sudden.
All right, here we go. So another Blastoise. This one is actually a base set Shadowless, as you can see.
Yeah.
So we want this one to come in at a higher grade than the 7.5. That'd be amazing. Let's see. A 7. Respectable card there. I like it.
Good on the echo now.
Yeah, right?
Oh,
I got last card, and I actually know what it is.
Dog.
First Charizard that I've ever bought. And I'm right. Base set unlimited Charizard, number 4 out of 102. This one's kind of, I want to say low grade. I thought it was probably a 3 or a 4 just because it's kind of beat up. And I'll show you the back when I'm done. So let's see what the grade's going to come in at, though. A 5. All right. You can kind of see it. I mean, it's certainly been played. I mean, look at the bottom, obviously the top and the corners. But, I mean, I'll take that any day of the week.
That's sweet, yeah.
Nice.
There you
that
go,
other
folks.
one Charizard, I was shocked when I priced it.
Look at that. I mean, this is the first appearance Friday.
Yeah, right.
First
There you go.
appearance of.
I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that invoice. I went into it not knowing what the hell I was getting myself involved in, but we got some pretty respectable grades that we'll certainly figure out whether we're going to keep or whether we're going to sell it. But I'll tell you what,
Dave, how much of that is flip mode, or how much of that is PC?
that's the thing. Like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I have to hold this one, right? I mean, it's only gonna go up in value.
Yeah.
Or at least I think so. So
I
mean,
would consider that like maybe I guess probably the first print of that. That's like your AF-15 in
Yep.
comic world.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Totally. So I mean, I would say the more modern stuff is probably what I'm gonna flip. The older stuff, the base set stuff, is probably what I'll hold on to, and we'll go from there. But
Let's do
hey,
this.
you saw it here first, folks.
I loved
First-
it. I loved it. Plus, I got it all. Oh my God,
Good
it's
stuff,
amazing.
man.
All right.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do now is I do have a CGC unboxing, but I do have our game over and under, and I want to be respectful of Doug. Doug, as long as you're having a great time, we'll stick with it.
I'm having a great time.
All right, awesome.
Good.
So let's do our over and under game right now.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it before we do the CGC unboxing. So we've got an over and under game. Got a couple rounds. I'm going to keep track of it. You got to look that way when we get started. Look over there like that. All right. Here's
Put a
what's going to happen.
blindfold on him.
Oh, we got a little super chat. Show us.
We do?
Do we
got a
really?
super chat.
Oh, there
Yes,
it
it's
is.
coming in. There we go.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, boom, baby.
Cards went from
Mike the
me
Beast.
straight into the top loaders and cherished for years. So happy to see them in great home. Oh, that's awesome, man. Great part of the comic book community. So
For
Mhm.
sure, that was awesome, and certainly shout out to Mike the Beast on a great deal. Kind of came out of left field, but you know,
yeah,
those deals kind of fall in your lap, and you have to kind of take advantage of them. So
you really do. So Mike, thank you very much. This was New Year's Eve this past year. Roger and I appreciate it.
Oh, geez.
hit it, Raj.
Oh my God, Otto!
That wasn't on New Year's.
No,
I thought it
No,
was
that
on
wasn't
you
on
were
New
talking
Year's.
about. I don't
I
know.
was talking about this one. Oh, where'd it go? Did we get rid of it? The dance
No,
party?
you didn't get. No, you get it. It's right here. Here you go.
The threes kill me every
Two
time.
effing idiots.
Yeah. Oh my God.
On the DJ platform,
On New Year's Eve.
throwing three fingers up.
Yeah, three fingers. That's it. It's more like a guy side. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Chin, it's up to you.
I got a
figure
question.
out. You have your question.
Mhm.
Okay. So what we're gonna do, guys, for what we're gonna do now is before we get into our 3 minute basement unboxing, is we've got a fun game that we like to do lately called Over and Under. And these three gentlemen, not including me, although I really want to play this because I don't own this book. These three, no,
There's
well,
four of
John
us.
is this week.
There's four. There's four.
There's four of us.
Yeah, there's four. No, one, two. No, there's four. Those, yes. These
I love
four
this.
individuals.
Three,
These four
Here's
individuals
my finger.
are going to
One,
be
two,
playing for
three,
four people in the chat. All right. So you guys are in the chat right now. You've
One,
stuck with
two,
us for the
three,
entire
four.
show. We've got a few more to do. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to ask these guys a series of questions, and they're simply going to answer over and under. And they're going to be playing for you guys in the live chat. And we're going to be giving away this book right here, The First Spirits of Gwenpool. Shout out to Sweet Gems to do this.
With
But
the
we
Batman
have, to
cards.
we have to identify those four people that everybody's going to be playing for. So, how are we going to do this? Roger is going to be playing for somebody. He is going to be contestant number 1. Doug is going to be contestant number 2. Chin is going to be contestant number 3. And 4 is going to be Dave in the Cave.
Defending champ, Dave in the Cave.
Yeah, right. Yes, exactly. That's right, dude. That's right. I forgot about that.
We're gonna do
Enjoy
a
that
start
title while it lasts.
line. We're gonna do a start line, and the first four people that comment "I am in."
No,
I got a question. I can
Yeah.
answer the trivia question.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Chin, can you put that in a private chat
All right,
so we know?
So
It's
I'm
super.
gonna
I
do a start
got it's an
line,
easy one.
and once
Okay.
I hit the start line, first four people that answer the trivia question
are going to play for.
are gonna play for
Mhm.
this prize.
You let me know when you're ready with that start line, Raj.
I'm ready. You're gonna ask it
All right.
first.
So since it's a DC themed game
It
tonight,
is, yes.
I'm sticking with the DC themed question. And since it's DC, we're sticking with one of my favorite DC characters, Booster Gold. What is the name of Booster Gold's robotic sidekick?
Oh,
All right,
snap.
here we go.
You can
Make
Google
sure
if
you
you
have
need
the
to.
chat. We're gonna take a look.
Start line.
Start line. We're looking. We're looking.
We got one.
One,
All right, Mike the Beast. That's 1.
two.
2,
The name of Booster Gold's robotic
Two.
sidekick.
3,
Yo, just type it. It's right there.
4. Okay, all right, he's got it.
Same guy, same guy, same guy.
Got it. We're waiting.
Yep. We need one more.
One more.
Hopefully, there's one more person in the chat.
Oh my God, we
Yeah.
just told you.
Hey, Wookie.
There you go,
Right,
Wookie.
Let's go.
So, Mike the Beast, Roger is playing for.
I was going to say, my brother was in the chat and he must have gone to bed because he is a huge Booster Gold fan and would have gotten this like that.
Yeah, he really should, especially with the DC dog. That's why I did
Yeah.
it. House of L.
Dave.
Ken is playing for, and Dave in the Cave is playing for Wookie Fodder.
That's
Didn't you
right.
play for
Me and-
Wookie
me and
Fodder last
Wookie-
time?
Me and Wookie going back to back. Let's
Oh,
go.
geez.
All right, here we go. Now,
only
if
right
you
to
guys
text
know
it
these
together.
answers, you can put it in the chat. It's not going to really go back and forth, but the first round is going to be worth 1 point. Okay, 1 point for these first questions, and we're going to try this, and I hope this works out because who knows, but this is going to be fun. And I'm going to go with, so just in the order of over and under, I'm going to ask Roger, Dave, Doug, and Chinmo. So
Yeah. And then
Roger,
we switch every time you ask a question.
yes,
That way,
exactly.
yeah.
All right. So here we go. So, oh boy, here we go. Now let me tell you something. When I was planning this, I was like, I'm getting Roger good on this. I'm going to get him all fired up on this. All right. So we're going to start off with old school movies and TV shows.
There we go.
All right.
God.
So, did you know that there was a very, very old school Shazam TV show?
Oh my God.
Was there really?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, there was, and I was a fan of it. Billy Batson used to
No.
drive around in the van.
Stop it right now.
Doug, you remember that, right?
I
It was at
do.
Tripicon
Okay.
last year, the year before,
So,
right?
Well, there's a generation gap between you and
there
I.
definitely is for sure.
Because
sure.
you're like you're
Yes.
like 8 years older than me.
Oh,
so.
here we go. But Doug knows this, and I'm glad Doug's here. All right, so here we go. So, the Shazam TV series debuted.
Debuted?
Muted.
Debuted. I'm going to say that word quite often. Debuted in 1974. Over or under 1974? What do you say?
Ooh.
Over.
1974. You're going to say over. All right. Doug playing for Amy. Over or under 1974?
I know it's like right there.
Right.
He doesn't make it easy. It's always like it's gonna be like 1 year before. 1 year
Yeah,
after.
I'm gonna go over.
Okay. Chinmo, did you even know that there was a Shazam TV show?
I did. The guy that played him was at Tripicon a year or two ago.
Yes, exactly. Over or under
Just to be different,
1974?
under. I'm gonna say it's like
Ooh.
73.
Under.
Shazam movies that
Dave
are
playing
going
for
on
Wookie Fodder.
I'm going with the trend. I'll go over.
All right. The Shazam TV show debuted. I can't even say this word. In 1975.
There you go.
So 1 point. 1 point.
Oh,
Sorry, we'll get him
For
back.
everybody, right?
No, Chin didn't get it.
No, I had to be different.
You had to be different. All
Sorry,
right.
Chin.
There we go. All right. So now that we have Shazam, I know how much Roger hates Shazam. Shazam. I also know how much Roger loves Superman. All right.
Oh, here we go.
So now I'm a huge Christopher Reeves fan. If there's one person I regret not meeting in this world, it is Christopher Reeves. Christopher Reeves was my
I met
first Superman. You met him?
No.
No. When did the movie come out? Over or under?
Oh my God.
Over or under 1977, Roger.
Which one?
ooh.
Superman,
one?
Christopher Reeves. The Superman
one?
number one with Christopher Reeves.
Superman 1.
Do you believe a man could fly? Did it come out in over or under 1977?
Over.
Over. Okay.
1977.
Doug, over or under 1977?
Over.
Over. Okay. Chin,
Over.
over. Dave,
I think it's over too.
Over.
You gave
You are-
Dave and Chin an
This-
opportunity to Google it.
Oh
No, I
no,
do
No,
this.
my hands are right. I
Nope.
don't even
You
have
are-
the chat
yes,
open.
I know.
Yeah, I
You
say
are
I'm on
all
private chat.
correct. It was 1978.
I saw it in the theaters with my brother and my grandfather.
Yes, 1978. All right, that is phenomenal.
I saw
All right.
it. No, I didn't. I was born in 1982. So
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember going to see it in the theater, Doug.
I've,
Yep.
I,
That's how
tried
old we
to,
are.
I tried to keep tonight's show PC, but fuck you, Dave.
Who you yelling at? Who you yelling at? All
When he
right.
said he was born in 1982.
See, this is why I don't chime in with Wombo.
All
He's
right.
yelled at me enough tonight.
And
Yeah.
Otto, I met Christopher Reeve's mother,
Did
not
you
Christopher
really?
Reeve, at a fundraiser for the foundation after his passing.
Oh my God,
Really?
that's unbelievable. I was so hurt when he passed away.
Yep.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'm going to get emotional. Got too much to drink. So anyway, here we go. Next one. Here we go. My favorite cartoon of all time is the Super Friends.
Woody Woodpecker?
Ooh.
It's the Super Friends.
Woody Woodpecker.
Now we're going to go way back to the original Super Friends cartoon. The original Super Friends cartoon originated in 1975. Roger, is it over or under 1975 that the Super Friends first came out? What do you say?
Over.
Over. All right. Doug, over or under 1975?
Over.
Over. Tinmo, over or under 1975 that the first Super Friends cartoon came out?
I got to make up the point, so I'm going to go under.
Under. David the Cave, over or under 1975?
Praying it's 74.
Oh man. Over? I'm going over.
Over.
78.
All the overs are incorrect.
Oh.
The first Super Friends cartoon came out in 1973.
Wrong.
Wow.
Damn.
That's
Yeah, I was
wild.
born.
It's all tied up, boys. All tied up.
Nice.
1973.
Shut up,
Chin, you
Chin,
got
man.
two.
No, you just went against us.
All right.
Seriously.
We are all tied right now at 2. All right. In the first round. All right. This is great. So right now, Roger, you're playing for Mike the Beast Benson.
Yeah.
Doug, you're playing for Amy.
All right, Mike.
Chinmo,
Amy.
you're playing for House of L. And Dave in the Cave, you're playing for Wookiee Fodder. We have one more question in round 1. These are 1-point questions. All right. Here we
We
go.
have another round?
We have
There's
2
like
more.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Too.
We're
I
gonna be
love
out-
this game.
We're
I love
going to
this.
be live.
You know, the
This
other
game,
problem is I
baby.
can't
live
win
till
this.
midnight. Like,
I know,
Anybody's
that's
game.
right. All right, here we go. All right, Kiss is on a rewind. I hope you're enjoying this. It's fun. I mean, why
Yep.
This is
not?
a fun time.
Here we go. So there was a very early Batman and Superman cartoon. They were about a half hour each, and it was called the Batman and Superman Hour. Okay. It was very early in comic book history. It was very early in animation. So this Batman Superman cartoon hour, did it come out in over or under 1969? Okay. 1969 over and under that this Batman Superman cartoon came out together.
1969.
I'm over.
You're going to go over. Okay. Doug.
Mm. I'm gonna go under.
Under. Chin.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with under, too.
Under. Dave in the Cave.
Same under. I don't
Under.
know why.
The Batman Superman cartoon from back in the day that Neil Adams actually did the artwork for came out in 1968.
Yeah.
Okay. 1968. So that's a good one right there. All right. I love that. And you can go back and you can remember many kids had the sticker of the Batman with the cowl
No.
on their wall.
Nobody
I
cares.
had it.
No, I mean, stop it right now.
No, I had to.
Stop right now.
All right.
Now I'm
So-
losing, so. give me some
All right.
good
So no,
fucking
no, but
questions.
listen, but I you better get the next one right. You better get the next one right. Or I'm going to pull your man card. All
We're
right.
going to switch now. So, Doug, you get to answer first this time.
Okay.
It rotates.
All right.
Like, yeah,
So all right.
rotate.
So yes,
Stop
we'll do
me with
Doug. We'll do Doug first. Okay.
Seriously.
So here we go. So now we're going to movies from the 80s. Okay. DC movies from the 80s. All right.
They had
Mr.
movies
Doug
and
Bratton, our special guest host.
host.
Doug
the
Bratton.
tone, Doug. Let's
What
go.
year did Superman 2 come out in the movie theater? Was it
Ooh.
over or under 1980, Doug? 1980 Superman 2, Zod. We all know it. One of my favorite movies of all time, if not my top 3 favorite movies of all time. Over or under 1980, Doug?
Oh, that's tough.
This is a 2-pointer, too. This is a 2-pointer.
I'm gonna go under.
You're going to go under, okay? All right. Chinmo, over or under? Zod, Kneel Before Zod, 1980, over or under?
I'm gonna go over.
Okay. Dave in the Cave, Zod, Ursula, Phantom Zone.
Before Zod.
Yes, over or under 1980?
Oh, fuck. Over. And I hate
Over.
that answer. I hate
All
it.
right.
I'm a dope.
We're going to go over. All right. So,
I feel like it's 81.
Superman. This is a very funny. This debuted in Australia in 1979, actually, but didn't debut in America till 1981.
Yeah.
All right. So
I-
that's a 2-pointer. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So Roger won that.
I just want to say I knew they filmed it at the same time as the first one and thought they released it close. But the fact that you said it's 80s movies, I
Yeah.
can't. Why did I pick
Yeah, you-
79?
Yeah.
Wait, did we-
there.
Didn't we?
tried
Did we
to.
all get that?
We
I
all
didn't.
got it. So right
Except
now,
me.
Oh,
Doug
not
didn't get
Doug.
it. So I'm going to give you a score right
Sorry,
now. So
Amy.
Roger has 4. Doug has 3. Chin has 4. And Dave in the Cave has 4 also. Okay. Because these are 2-pointers. All right. Now, next question. We have 2 more in this round. These are 2-point questions. All right. Here we go.
It should have.
Because it all can't be about Superman, right, guys, in the live chat? It all can't be about Superman. So we got to throw some Batman in there.
Oh, here we go.
Michael Keaton's Batman movie came out in the movie theaters in 1990, over and under. I'm going to go with Doug for this round. Doug, 1990, over and under for 2 points. Michael
Under.
Keaton's Batman. Under.
Under.
Okay, this is a 2-pointer. Chinmo,
Under.
under. Dave in the Cave.
I think it's under. I think it's 89. I don't know why.
All right. Roger.
Yeah, under.
Under. You are all correct. That was a gimme. 1989 year. This guy graduated high school. 1989. I'll never forget the
guy.
day that I went to that movie. All right.
Nice.
So I'm going to give you
This
guys
guy.
2 points.
I'm like 6 years younger than him.
I'm going to give you guys 2 points. I'm going to give you guys 2 points. Love that one. I love that. That's a pretty good one. Thank you, Otto. You did a good job. Now,
Amy's advocating for me. Now I am playing for Amy, but
you absolutely are. All right, here we go. We're going to go back to a cartoon. We're going to go back to this cartoon because this is Otto's favorite cartoon, and it's in our intro. Okay? No, not Woody Woodpecker. It's very funny. All right. So we all know we love
Ladies
the
and
Challenge of the Super Friends. All right. I'm a huge Super Friends fan. All right. So the Challenge of the Super Friends, when you saw the Legion of Doom pop up, that's in our intro. All right. Did that come out in 1976, over or under, Doug? Challenge of the Super Friends came out on TV, over and under 1976. What do you have to say about that for 2 points?
over.
Over. Challenge of the Super Friends. You're saying over. All right. Chinmo, over.
Also over.
Over. Dave in the Cave, over. 1976.
1976.
Challenge of the Super Friends. The Legion of Doom. Sinestro. Bizarro.
Yeah. I mean, I'll go with the group. Over.
All right. Roger.
I'm going to say under.
You're going to say
Ooh.
under. Challenge of the Super Friends debuted on TV in 1978.
Yes.
All right.
Apparently I suck.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Just trying to be different.
We'll
All right, just trying to be different. All right, here we go. That's great. That's amazing. Right now, we have Roger with 6 points. We have Doug with 2, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 points. We have 8 points and 8 points across the board. Okay, so here we go. Now these are 3-pointer questions, you guys. Okay, these are 3-point questions. So give me 1 second. 1, 2.
Please move to the 90s.
No, dude, we're going modern. We're going modern right now.
Oh, all right.
We're going modern. All right, here we go. You're gonna love these. Here we go. I want to start with Roger with this one, but I'm not. I'm gonna start with Chinmo. All right, Chin.
Yeah.
Box office money.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
How
boy.
much money did the Shazam movie make?
$5. $5.
Over or under $350 million for 3 points, Chin. This is a
Oh,
3-pointer.
For 350?
Over 350 million. The Shazam movie.
This is worldwide, correct? Just
It's
checking.
a worldwide.
Yeah.
Worldwide.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to say, I mean, they
350.
greenlit a sequel, so I'm going to say it's probably just over.
Just over. Okay. All right. Dave, $350 million. Did that movie make that kind of money?
350 worldwide. Oh my God. I mean,
I'm hoping it's
just out of sheer hope, I feel like it's over.
Yeah.
Please,
Okay.
God.
All right.
Just out of sheer disappointment, I'm gonna say under.
You're gonna say-
I'm figuring around $5.
Okay. There we go.
Such a bad movie.
Poor beast.
Terrible fucking.
Oh my God. All right. Doug, over or under $350 million?
I know my brother knows this number to the dollar.
I know that. That's what
I'm going to say over.
Over. The overs are correct.
Trash.
It actually
Nice.
made $360
Trash.
million.
Trash.
That's it.
Yes.
That's just people blindly watching a movie that's so terrible.
360
They couldn't get their money back.
worldwide.
Like,
How
can
many-
you ask for like? Does refund your money like count in that movie?
Raj.
I would love to hear how much that movie actually like cost. Like,
Yeah.
I was going to say, it must have been
125.
like,
Yeah, it
Yeah.
made,
Yeah.
made 350.
Oh, this
It
is good.
cost
This is good.
800
All
million.
right.
they usually got to make at least double or so to greenlit
No.
a sequel.
You guys see how
Oh,
I've got
man.
these questions geared toward.
Yeah.
You're all
Trying to
fired
embarrass
up.
me.
All right,
Trying
here
to
we go.
embarrass me.
All right.
Worst movie.
So you
ever.
know what? Here's what
So
we're gonna
bad.
do. We're gonna go with Dave because we only got 2 more rounds. We're gonna go with Dave in the cave to start now.
2 rounds or
All
2
right.
questions?
We got 2 more questions. We're pretty much we've got 11, 11, 11, and 6.
I hope you get a
So-
tiebreaker.
I don't have a tiebreaker. I haven't figured that quite out yet. So anyway, here we go.
Hey, it's right, maybe. We're not prepared.
All right, here we go. So here we go. This is gonna go to Dave in the cave. Dave, we're gonna start off with you. How much did the new Batman movie make at the box office? I'm talking about the Christopher Reeves with, the new
Christopher
Batman.
Reeves.
Christopher Reeves.
No,
Matt
Christopher-
Reeves.
Matt
Matt
Reeves.
Reeves.
Oh,
That's the director.
Christ.
Robert
You
Pattinson.
resurrect the guy?
Batman?
I mean,
What's that?
Robert Pattinson Batman.
The Pattinson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize
All
you
right.
resurrected Christopher
I
Reeves.
did it. How much did it make at the theater? Over or under $800 million?
Shut the fuck
All right. Over or under $800 million? How much did the Batman make? Are you going to go over that number or are you going to go under that
Over
number?
or under 800 million?
Correct.
I'm surprised that movie made 800 million. How about that?
Well, we don't know if it did.
Um,
It might have been under.
Yeah, that's true. Fuck me. Oh my god.
It was a huge Batman movie. It was big.
It
People
was.
loved it. I mean, you got
Over. Over.
Say over. Okay.
Over.
All right. Now we're going to go with Roger. Roger, did the new Batman movie make over $800 million for 3 points?
Fuck, honey.
Yes, because now we're going this way. I'm talking to somebody. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna do over.
You're gonna go over, okay? All right. Doug, the Batman movie made over $800 million.
I'm gonna go over.
They're gonna go over. Okay. Chin.
Just from fear of being knocked out, I'm gonna go over. I liked it too, so I'm hoping it was over.
You are all incorrect.
Right, it's just under.
It only made $770 million.
Yeah, seriously,
Damn.
like
Uh,
this is a stupid question. When you're at $30 million, when the only difference is $30 million, it's a stupid question. Sorry, I hate this. This is stupid questions.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. Well, listen. Dude, we got a three-way tie right now. You're not in it.
No, I'm not.
But it's okay.
All right. You ask stupid questions.
No, we're not doing it. It's simple. You gotta go over, you gotta go under. All right, so here we go. Here we go. Last one. I don't know what to do about a tiebreaker. I'll have to figure it out as we play. All right, here we go. Now I'm going to start with Roger. We're going to go over to here.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. There's a Flash movie coming out.
It looks good too.
Looks good. Looks good. How much did it cost to make?
Oh my
jeez.
God.
Jesus.
Seriously? What
Over?
how the fuck am I supposed to know?
Let's just throw out numbers. We're throwing out numbers.
So
Did it
yes.
cost? Did it cost? How much did the Flash movie cost? Over 150 million. Roger, over 150 million dollars to make the Flash movie.
That's the number? Over under?
150 million, a lot of money.
Over under?
Yeah, over and under. 150 million, so much money.
Over.
Over. Okay, this is a 3-pointer. All right, Doug, over and under.
Everybody else say under.
Over.
150 million.
Yeah, they
Okay.
did some reshoots, and
Yeah.
I feel it's got to be over.
I can't imagine that.
Okay.
Movies these days are less than 150 million.
Dave,
Over under 150.
$150 million.
Just do under.
You do under, you could win it.
Over. Fuck it. I'm going with the trends. We'll go to
Over. Oh my God, this is a 3-pointer. I'm screwed.
Yeah, you guys
Because
suck.
it cost $200 million.
All right.
Fake. All right.
That's insane.
A lot of
That's
it
only
big
$200
actors
million.
and lots of reshoots.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
You didn't ask Doug.
I did.
He
Doug
did.
said
Oh, yeah.
over. I did.
Oh.
Doug said. So I have a 3-way tie. I didn't expect this.
Cut the book in
You
thirds.
You know what's the
Just cut it in
worst?
thirds.
Like it's 3-way, and I'm
And you're
outside.
not. You're out.
I'm
You're out.
fucking
You're out.
terrible.
Mike,
I'm
he's done. He's done. He's done. He's
a
done.
fucking
So
idiot.
here's what we're gonna do. I don't know. Let me. I don't know what to do at this point.
You're gonna have to come up with some DC
Like, guess
questions,
the
man.
number 1 to 10.
No, I don't want to do that. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, here, I've got one question, and here's what I'm going to ask.
Oh my
Let's see
God.
this.
They all got it right.
Hold on.
We do time. Who gets it
Oh
first?
my God, Amy.
Guess the number 1 to 10 is the best way to go.
All right, hold on.
Oh,
Yeah,
and we've
three-way.
reached that
When
point
you
of the
get
night.
the-
Cheers, y'all.
Hold on. Hold on. All right.
Well, it's
So here's what we're going to do.
Yo,
Chin
that-
Doug
that's right,
Dave,
Wookie.
3-way.
I'm going to, I have other, I'm going to give everybody a gift. So, Amy, I'm going to send you something. There we go. House of L, I'm going to send you something. And then Wookie Fodder, I'm going to send you something. I have
And
enough
Mike
stuff.
the Peace
To beat the
No,
man.
Mike the Beast
you
is
got
out.
lost.
You're out.
Beat
You're
the
out.
Mike,
man.
I
Beat the
apologize,
man.
Mike.
Ooh.
Next time I see you, Mike, I'm going to give you something because Otto set this up for me to fail.
No,
Yes, he
I
did. Oh, he did. He so set me up. Like, he so set me
gave you
up.
Superman questions.
So set me up. Like, he's like,
Awesome.
Roger's going first. Like,
All right, so we got a 3-way winner. I'm going to have to figure this out. But I'm going to send all you guys something on behalf of 300 Basement. Thank you very much. That's, make it a Silver Age slap. I'll figure something out. So, DM me, you guys. I've got to figure out something to do a tiebreaker. So that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did my best on
just
it.
make sure you reach out to him because he might forget to mail it to you.
Yeah, I know.
You might get lucky. You might get like an Heir to the
Finally
Empire
get my
#1 in
books.
there.
A hair.
The whole
hair
book. I got a whole
desire.
Still
CGC
doing
box
this?
to do it. Yes,
like
my
3
God,
hours
it's
into this
10:30. I know
show.
it's 10:30. We're 2 hours into this.
Look at this.
Boom, baby.
No,
Let's go.
that's a mail call that we got.
We're not doing it now.
We're not gonna do the mail call. You guys got 20 more minutes to hang out with us?
No.
No.
Let's wrap it up, homie. Let's wrap
I
it
got a
up.
signing tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
you
you
guys
go.
all got to leave on me, right? My God. All right.
Like
everybody
we all
leave.
said
right.
no
That's
immediately.
fine.
No, we want to leave.
I'm pre-recording video.
No way. I've been waiting on those books for 3 days. Let's go. Let's go.
But they said they're all leaving.
No, who cares?
No,
Okay.
I just,
Are you watching
I'll
on this
stay.
one?
I'm just messing with you.
My friends are
Let's
going to
rapid fire this. How many books, Otto?
Yeah.
Like 50, 12, maybe.
Oh,
Oh
I
my
think
God,
50.
wait, what?
I was like,
He
oh,
did.
12.
300 books. in
Yeah,
this box,
300.
guys.
yeah.
All right, let's go. Everybody's got it. I mean, come on. I think I'm short-winded. All right, what's the first book?
Otto, move your drink away from the laptop.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. Look, it's
Batman
sealed. It's sealed.
609.
Batman 609. Good book.
Take the
I
sleeves off,
agree.
Raj.
Yeah.
Yes.
Take them out of the plastic.
Nope.
No, I'm in a long haul. I become bourgeois. Yes, all right.
No, seriously.
609.
I want to
It's
know
a
what a
modern.
booze
It's a
run
modern.
is.
I'm hoping for a 9
Oh, wait.
8
Yeah,
or
booze
better.
run.
9 8 or
9-6,
better. 9 or
9-6,
better.
9-6.
All right, there we go. Good book right here.
Take it out of plastic, Otto.
Yeah, you got to take these out of the plastic.
Oh, that's a beautiful book.
It's a great, beautiful book.
That is a gorgeous book. Take Howard the Duck down, Otto. Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Look at that one. What's this first appearance?
Where'd you get this from?
First
It's
appearance.
first
of Hush. A great character, right?
Yeah,
All right.
that's a
X-Men
dope book.
129. First appearance of Kitty Pryde.
Oh,
You
this
bought
is a
this book for
Chinmo
me.
book.
You bought this for me.
I bought this from
Really?
Chin. I paid, might have overpaid.
I
No,
don't. I gave you a pretty good price.
Oh, you didn't overpay for this.
Go fuck yourself,
Yeah,
Jimmy.
I'm thinking 7.5 or better on this. 7.5 or better. From what I
8-0.
saw.
8-0.
Look at that.
There you
Yeah.
go. All right. Hey, respectable.
I paid for that and the other book you
Legit.
got for me.
Yes, there we go.
It's a good looking 8-0.
That is a nice looking animal. I
Yeah.
can't wait.
Incredible Hulk 234.
It's
Where's
first
on the
Quasar.
cover? Oh,
Ooh.
Quasar. Yeah. Good book.
That's a good. book. I'm glad
8.5
you
or
got
better. 8.5 or better.
9-4.
Woo!
Nice.
Now we're talking. Now we're cooking.
There we go.
Ooh.
Roger's so done. He's just blowing through these books. There we go.
Oh, I
Roger
love
checked out 30 minutes ago.
this. Oh my god. I love this.
And a
book.
Chronic Comics. Good to see you.
Spectacular Spider-Man
Hey, Joe.
#9.
Oh, this is
First
White Wolf.
White Tiger, right?
White Tiger.
This is
White
Tiger.
Wolf,
I
Shit,
love
I
it.
got this from
Same
you.
thing, right?
I love- Yeah, you did? I love this book.
I'm thinking 9.2.
Now we're
Sorry,
cooking with
man.
grease.
Oh, 8.5.
8.5.
All right.
Not
But I
bad,
love
not
that.
bad.
I love that book.
All right. 8.5.
Wookie.
What's your father saying? None of them are
Honestly,
on a.
They're not careful. That whole pile is just going
Oh,
to
this is
go.
the Turtles book.
See,
Shit, I don't remember getting this.
Turtles
This is the-
Adventures #1.
Yes, I
This is-
bought
this is
this.
a good
I grabbed it.
Turtles
I asked
book.
everybody
That's
who
a good
owns
book.
this book.
This is a good Turtles book. And you know what?
Yeah,
if
it
you
is.
don't like Turtles, this is a good
Versions
book to sell.
exist, one direct, one newsstand, and one salute to Victor Gorak. Like,
I don't know.
yeah,
I have
that's
no
weird.
idea.
They put out
8.5 on this. I have no idea why I even
Oh,
bought this.
I'm not 7.5.
Oh, 7.5. Okay.
It's very rare though. Like,
Yep.
there's all sorts
Still a
of
good book.
weird shit in
Yeah,
there.
let's see
a
that
good book,
book. Let's see it. All right.
Yeah, when you look at the description of the first appearances,
3 different first appearances.
yeah, it's very
exist. One
strange.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh my god! Look at
That's
this.
one of the giveaways, guys.
Oh my god.
So that's one of the
Phenomenal. You're gonna give me this book.
Oh, no.
You were gonna
Oh,
give me
God.
this
What
book?
is this book?
You're gonna give me this book
don't even know what
because
this
I
book is.
deserve this book. Beavis and Butthead #1.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
Wow.
Totally. Like, dude, I'm so on this Beavis and Butthead. Like, I would not submit this book for any other reason, but I'm reliving my 90s, my 80s, 90s all over again.
That's a good.
It's Beavis and Butthead 8.5, 8.5,
Hello.
8.5, 8.5.
Hello.
Rod, you do that way too well, dude.
Yeah.
Like stuff.
This is a bad idea.
9-6.
9.6. Woo!
Okay.
Look at
There
this.
you go.
This is a
I'm
90s
gonna tell you right now. I'm walking out of this house tonight with that book.
Who published that
Look at
book?
that.
Is that a Marvel
Whether he
book?
likes
Why
it or
would
not.
I buy it? I have no idea. All right, there we
Look at the
go.
label.
Thanks to my boys at Spineworks for taking care of this.
All right, what we got here? We got Punisher 218.
It's the
Looks like
War
a
Machine.
lenticular
Oh,
kind of-
lenticular
Ooh,
cover. Yes,
nice.
yes, dude. I was so into this book. I've got the regular copy. I love it. I never slabbed the lenticular cover, but I'm really excited for this. Let's see what we
The
got.
karate chop.
Oh, there we go. Will you hold on to this? God, that's a karate.
Yeah, there we go.
And then we're gonna do a buy it now, right? This for 125 ship.
Oh, hey now, we just went on a ride.
Oh my God, I think I got a cramp.
Look at this guy.
Woo!
Look at this guy. First,
I got a cramp.
oh my God.
I got a cramp.
He hurt himself.
I love this channel. I swear to God.
All right,
The X-Men 221, first Mr. Sinister.
all right, now important
Ooh.
book. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you
This
30
is-
seconds. I don't
the other
know
book
the
you got from
copy
me.
of this book. I got this from Chin. I'm
You
looking to get this in a 9.8. Chin and I looked at it. I'm thinking 9.2, 9.4.
Still in on a 9.8.
Well, we'll see. I mean, you don't think, Chin? 9.4.
9.4.
All right.
Yeah.
Mr.
All right,
Sinister.
called it. He called
All
his
right,
grade.
there we go.
Called his
Nice
grade.
book.
That's a good looking
Respectable.
book.
It's respectable right here, right?
Mhm.
I don't need, I really will look at father. I'll beat up. I got a cramp.
Batman 608.
Oh, 608.
Ooh.
Hush.
Run.
What's this?
Hush
Hush.
Run, yep.
This
Yep.
is a hush run, right? Which
Promotional issue.
really?
Jim Lee cover, right?
Yeah.
Wait,
It says
promotional.
promotional issue without ads. Reprint.
I don't remember sending this book in.
Yeah.
Right.
What's the,
I
is
got,
that the normal
Promotional
cover?
issue with no
The
ads.
newspaper one?
9.8.
I got a wicked cramp.
Is this the normal cover, Raj?
What's on the cover?
What's
on the-
happening
Oh,
right
it's
now?
Jim. It's a Jim Lee cover. He's looking at it. I'm looking at it. All right, here we go.
We're off the rails, folks. Let's go.
What do we got here?
9.6.
9.6.
Good
Okay.
grade. Good grade.
All
I'm
right.
digging it. I'm digging it. Look at Poison Ivy on the back. Look at the front
Love it.
right there. Okay. I have no
Oh,
idea.
yeah,
what
that's
I
a
got.
different cover.
On the front.
Otto was seriously injured.
Moon Knight number one.
All right, Moon Knight number 1. I want an 8.5. 8.5 to match my other Moon Knight book. Moon Knight 8.5.
9.6.
Ooh.
Whoa. When's that book
All right,
from?
okay,
9.6.
didn't expect
Hello.
that.
If you want an 8.5, I'll trade you straight.
Yeah.
Straight up right now.
That whole stack
look at all
is
these
going
slabs.
It's
down.
wobbling.
Yep. Where is it? Hold on. There
Slab
we go.
worthy. It's
Wookie called it.
slab worthy.
Slab worthy.
Slab worthy. We got Punisher 218.
This is
Another one.
Yeah,
Another
another
one.
copy of that. This is a hard book to find. I will say this.
What?
I'm not a big. Yeah.
The other copy of what?
What?
You said it's the other copy of this.
I thought it matches that other copy of my lenticular cover.
Oh man.
I don't know. I'm just hoping for a high grade. What do I got?
It has. What's that say?
Oh, Jesus.
I carry 9.6.
9.6. This is a good one right here.
Nice.
This is the.
Whatever reason he fucking.
Oh, this is a Clayton Crane cover right here. Look at that.
Clayton Crane in the news for
Oh,
all the wrong
nice.
reasons. Whew.
Oh, I like this one.
This is the Something Killing the Children number 25,
Yep.
Carnivore Comics edition.
Yes. Bought at Terrificon.
This is beautiful.
This is beautiful, right? I
Oh,
love it.
Ariel Diaz cover, right?
Ariel Diaz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
buddy.
Let's go. Bang it. Let me see it. Boom! Karate chop!
Nice.
And then we're gonna do a buy it now, right? This for 125 ship.
Oh, hey now, we just went on a ride.
Oh,
Look
jeez.
at that right there. Look at that one. So
That's a nice
298,
cover.
Well, that's
That's
the
a
one
nice
I'm going
one.
to take with me.
Lots of 9.6s. Holy cow.
Is that all of them?
Is that it?
Well,
We complete.
That's it. Roger says
Please.
the box is empty.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We've been keeping you guys
Oh,
way too long.
You
Oh,
want some
man.
popcorn?
I tried to keep this on the rails, but it clearly went off. the
no
rails.
way.
There was no.
No shot.
No hope.
Sorry that, like we were great for the first hour or so, and then woo! We appreciate you hanging out with us this whole time.
All right. So we're going to sign off because we've talked for almost 2.5 hours. All right. What do you got to say? Anyway, thanks.
Yes, listen. This has been a great night. I had a lot of fun. Thanks, Dave in the cave. Thanks, Chinmo, for coming on. Doug, I appreciate you. I appreciate the connection we have with our friendship, and also with the isolation thing. I hope to continue that moving forward, and I've thoroughly enjoyed. And if anybody is watching right now, go watch the rewind of our review of Isolation number 3. It's absolutely phenomenal. So thanks everybody. Appreciate you guys, and let's go. Let's go Yanks.
All right,
There you go.
Dave in the cave. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
unboxing.
buddy. No, yeah. First CGC trading card unboxing here on 3MIB. You probably see quite a few more of those. Pretty stoked about it. But hey, as always, I love every other Friday getting together with you maniacs. It's it's good stuff. Doug, love having you on too. Love seeing the success of Isolation, and big things coming. Wookie, reigning champs go. We got to beat the champ.
Damn, I
Let's
can't
go.
believe it.
Let's
Technicality.
go. But great time as always. Can't wait to do it again. And hey, we'll see you next time.
All right, Chin, what do you got to say? Or Doug? No, wait for
Just a blast as always. I love hanging out with you guys. Doug, it was awesome being on here with you first time. It was great. I'll see you in 2 weeks, I guess.
Yeah, love it. All right, our special guest, Doug. Thank you very much. I can't believe you stayed this long. I know you got a busy day tomorrow.
I had a blast. Thank you so much for having me on. Love you guys. Love your show. I'd love to join it again sometime. And
Hell yeah.
thanks for helping me spread the word about Isolation. And if you happen to be in New Jersey on Saturday, March 4th from 1 to 3 p.m. at Dewey's in Dover, New Jersey, the whole team will be there signing copies. But thanks a lot, guys. It was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, and I appreciate you for
All
sure,
right.
Doug.
All right, so
You
I
too,
need Amy. I'm going to send you guys something. House of L, DM Everett Otto _ Grotto on Instagram. I'm going to send you something.
Wookie.
And Wookie Fodder do the same thing. So, my God, almost over 2.5 hours. Comic book talk, great times. CGC unboxings, an amazing comic book writer. 3MIB swap, lots of great stuff. I gotta go. I gotta get him home. Oh my God! So on behalf of 3 Men in the Basement, Doug Bratton, Chinmo, David and Cave, Roger Levesque, I'm Everett Otto, and we are out. Peace.
Roger.
Good night, Canada.
Yeah.